I
That's
I
not
can
even a
ca-
joke. I actually do.
I
I can
have an
cast things up to
all-level
third level.
spell.
I can
I'm
cast things up to
everything.
third level. I don't have like a certain third level spell, but I can cast things up to third level.
I was gonna say I have a character with a ninth level spell prepared. Does that
I don't
I
count?
like that.
really hope that's not anytime soon.
I
Yeah,
mean,
same.
technically, y'all already met them, so
I
it's
have
fine.
Tiny Hut. Tiny Hut's a third level spell.
It's a good third level spell. Speaking of, hi everybody, welcome back to
Oh,
the Aesala
you started.
campaign. Yes, I started it like right as Karina sat down.
Ah, gotcha.
While we're traveling, I take a long rest on my carpet.
Well, yeah, we had a long rest before we traveled. What did you do?
I still have spell slots used. I don't know why.
I don't know why either, because
Yeah, we
y'all
took a
definitely
long
had a
rest.
long rest.
We
Yeah,
definitely.
because I said I changed my dress while it was overnight. Yeah.
Yeah, because I changed all my spells because I can do that.
Because y'all are on the road, and
Again.
Again,
you guys apparently decided to mess with Bruno again. And by Bruno, I mean Hernando. That feel nothing.
I don't know why you're saying you guys when it's solely one.
I know, it's
It's
solely you, you motherfucker.
it's solely hilarious.
It's solely you, motherfucker. Leave my poor Hernando alone.
It's too late. It's already a fun game.
But you guys had decided after spending an evening with Baba Yaga and her guest Bartholomew to head down and check in on Omniwood. I can't remember why.
What?
I have no idea why you guys wanted to go to Omniwood. Other than
Treek looked at us and said, I'm concerned, let's go. And we all said yes.
I don't even know why Tariq was concerned. I don't know what I said to make him fear things. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll deal with that later.
Treek is a
his concern was
tweak.
there.
Treek saw the names on the list and they jumped out at him, and now he has questions for his parents. That's mostly why we're going, and because
That
he's
makes
afraid
sense.
something happened because of the paranoia.
Alright. So, I believe, if I'm correct, you guys were coming up on the north side of the mountain. Or no,
Yeah.
you guys were... Did you guys stop in... No. I forgot. We had to make a decision. Whether or not we were stopping in the small Coven village.
Oh, that's right. And people
The
said yes.
general consensus was we were passing by and taking a peek, but not really going all in.
Okay.
Maybe we could resupply there, I heard at one point.
Yeah, restock if we need anything, but if not, just keep moving.
Actually, while we're traveling and I'm just resting on my carpet pretty much, I'm going to play my pan flute.
Okay. So as you guys come up to this small area, it's pretty much like a circle of like what you would call like witch houses is how I'm going to describe it.
Oh boy.
Like those kind of like, and they're all different aesthetics too. So there's like that herbalist witch and like the dark and creepy witch. All these houses very much fall under that kind of aesthetic here. But there's about 13 of them that circle a large campfire. But around all the different houses, you see different things appear to be happening. And you do see a couple of women ranging from like age 20 up to probably good couple 100 years old. You can tell they look very old and decrepit as you guys come up to this small area.
I'm going to make sure that my appearance is of Camilla.
Okay.
I can't think of anything I would need from a bunch of Coven witches.
Again, wrong character.
Let me oh, I forgot to grab my dice, and I need to still go to ice cream. As I said, my hair's too damn long.
I thought you said ice cream.
Yeah.
Ice cream.
Now I'm hungry. How dare you?
You have fish sticks, don't you?
Yeah, but now I want sweets. I have a sweet tooth. Shut up.
Would they possibly be willing to trade spell components?
Depending on which one you ask. As you go by, okay. The closest one to you, the house is very metallic in look. A lot of clockwork, very steampunk aesthetic. The house closest to where you guys are crossing by.
We said we were stopping here, right?
Well, I was wondering if there's anything we absolutely needed. I still have food, and
Yeah, Drake, is there something we should be looking out for? What are we going to Omniwood for specifically? Something we might need?
Oh, well. Besides a really weird, ominous feeling, I actually I have to ask my parents, but I have information I need to ask my fathers to give us information about things.
while we're sort of standing here talking, I want to ritual cast detect magic.
Okay. While you do that, what's everyone's passive perception?
22.
15.
16.
Not high enough to matter.
15.
Anyone with 18 or higher?
Why do you ask?
Because I don't look at anyone's, and I don't know if I can't remember what anyone
The
is.
only one of us with over a 15.
It's
Three.
Yeah,
No, I have
Tariq took
16
alert.
passive.
I have a 15.
Tariq, you see as you guys are talking, this woman coming from that steampunk house, literally hanging upside down Spider-Man style, just slowly like coming down, kind of looking over at you guys. She has like these sets of goggles that have like 8 different eyes on her. She's just kind of looking at you all.
Shriek will directly make eye contact with her and say, Hello?
Hi! How are you guys today? How can we help you? You see she goes all the way down where her head's like about 4 feet from the ground, hanging upside down, just staring at all of you. And this is when the rest of you notice her.
Do you trade with outside people?
Well, yeah. How do you think we get most of the stuff? Most of us don't grow actual foods and stuff. We do deal in magic mostly.
Would any of you, perchance, have platinum rings for sale? Or is that too specific?
It's a little expensive, don't you think?
Well, it's for a specific reason.
I mean, I'm
Very
sure
kind.
somebody has one, but they probably use it for their spells.
That's probably a fair point.
You see she unhooks from her wrist the cable and flips down and kind of walks up to each of you with these goggles on, like analyzing you very closely, kind of almost if any of you guys have seen She-Ra, very entrapta is what this character gives vibes of.
He will just immediately back up.
As
Wait,
they
you're too close.
as they approach me, I'm gonna pull my goggles down and look back at them.
Oh,
I don't sense any malicious
night vision
intent from
goggles?
it, do I?
Give me an insight check.
Dirty 20.
They, how I'm gonna describe this character, for also my hero fans, Mei Hatsume. For anyone that understands this, she's
know who that
interested in only elevating what she believes in, and is not good at social cues.
That's fine as long as I don't sense any malicious intent.
No
Shriek's
malicious
not.
intent.
It's if she when she comes up to Shriek to analyze, he's just gonna stand there and go, "Okay,
Sorry, I didn't know if any of you were temporal in nature.
no, I'm sorry, none of us are."
I specialize in temporal magic. I was kind of hoping to, take a little bit off you, if you know what I mean.
Wait. So, do you is anyone here proficient in abjuration? Heard a roll, and then it got silent.
I can tell you, I know, obviously, Carr specializes in necromancy, obviously.
I meant in for to the witch.
Oh! I did not know who you were talking to.
I was talking to the witch because she said temporal, so you got an idea like, oh, maybe these witches specialize in each different types of magic.
I mean, ish. We technically all specialize in different natures of magic, more so than the specific classes. Even though there is a divination witch, but she's kind of weird. And that's me saying so.
Protection magic? Is that something?
There's
is
a charm.
general?
There's an individual who specializes in charms.
Are you in Arcana?
Ish. I'm more theoretical currently, as my experiments haven't exactly worked. But I'm getting close.
Oh, okay.
If it
My
makes
intention-
a big explosion, you're getting closer.
Huh? Oh, never mind. I heard you. Clicked in my head what you said. Well, I don't think actually explosions usually aren't the thing. The bigger issue is I've literally turned my breakfast into eggs before. Like, they were scrambled, and then they were not, and then I had piglets running around on my table. It's problematic.
Who is she directly in front of right now?
Currently Camilla.
Shriek will walk over to her and kind of just whisper, "Do you have anyone who specializes in curses?"
Oh, yeah, a lot of us. Depends on the kind of curse. Are you looking for hostile curses? Are you looking for annoying curses? We have a specialist here that does really annoying curses, usually just for inconveniences. Like somebody who she placed a curse on somebody where it was always on the last bit of toilet paper when they sat down, and the toilet paper was on the other side of the bathroom. Always. It was great.
That sounds malevolent.
I like this person. Darius is in Camilla's pocket, so he's right there.
Do you have anyone, I guess, transformation or...
Oh, yeah.
Ooh? Transformation curses? Who would that be?
You see, she points over to a purple, green, and gold house that seems to be radiating energy.
Are they welcome to people knocking on their door?
She's an old blind lady.
Okay, I can... I'll be right back, guys. And he'll kind of just walk towards that house.
Darius is gonna pop up out of the pocket. What about a curse that right as you're falling asleep, you start smelling the food you're craving?
I think you and her would get along very well, and it scares me. She kind of looks at you. But no, if you guys are looking for spell components and stuff, most of the Coven does specialize in different things depending on what you're looking for. Some of us will even help you in certain ways, whether it be charms, a little bit of healing if you need it.
I'm actually looking for a magic item.
Oh?
I'm actually looking for Finder's Goggles.
She kind of looks at you like, I'm in the market for them as well. They are very hard to come by.
Really?
Someone just died. Are you guys okay?
Yeah, M's being an asshole.
Oh.
Freaking tripped on something.
Yeah, she
Mood.
tripped because she's dumbass. Love her dearly.
For
She's absolute fucking
clarification.
dumbass.
She's klutz more so than dumbass.
If you say so. I've been looking for finder's goggles as well. So if you find like a secondary pair, I will pay handsomely for a set.
I will definitely keep that in mind. For now, I'm just using these.
While that's happening, Shriek will gently knock on the purple house, Coven house.
You see the door opens and a
As soon as the door opens, I make the sound of a balloon popping right behind him.
That's rude.
Ouch.
the door opens and there appears to be a green astral man standing there.
Oh, hi. I heard the person who lives here specializes in transformation curses.
Kind of gives a nod to you.
May I speak with them, please?
He turns away and starts walking into the building.
I walk after because he didn't say I couldn't come in.
As you enter, this house looks very voodoo-esque as you enter in.
Trick takes a deep breath and keeps going.
You see an orcish woman kind of standing at a cauldron in the center of the room, appears to be dumping stuff into it kind of nonchalantly. You see she dips her finger in something, puts it in her mouth. Nope. Tosses it over her shoulder. You see the astral being kind of runs over, catches it.
Excuse me?
Who's that? Who's that?
My name is Treek Starblade. I heard you specialize in transformation curses.
I mean, I transform people with curses. If that's what you mean.
Would you happen to know anything about a curse called Dragon's Guile?
I do.
Do you know... I have that curse, but I can't remember how it... Do you know how how it attaches itself to somebody?
Well, there's a few ways. Either individual has been cursed by specifically a dragon. Have you pissed off any dragons?
Not that I can remember.
Then you should be good. Could also be a gem soaked in dragon blood.
Oh, that could... that worries me even more because it is the source of it is a gem implanted in my chest.
Or, more likely, the more common one, have you had intercourse with any dragonborn?
No.
You seem unsure.
I'm still sort of learning what that word means.
Have you had sexual relations with a dragonborn? Is that better?
No.
Damn.
No, I have not. I have not had sex with a dragonborn. No.
Then you didn't contract it that way. It'd only be a dragonborn that was cursed, anyways.
It's the source of it is a crystal implanted in my chest.
And
Do you know how to remove said curse?
I place them. I don't get rid of them.
That's
Usually,
fair.
if people get curses from me, they deserve them.
That's completely fair. I can see that.
Without
Can you tell
knowing
me
the nature and who put it on you, it's kind of hard to figure out how to take it off. Because I could rip it out, but that could also rip out your soul and attach it to the gem.
Probably.
Functional immortality? Question mark.
I don't think that would be functional, but okay.
Can you tell me anything about Dragon's Guile? Like, specifics of any of it?
Essentially, you're going to be turned into. How do I put this nicely? You'll kind of be dragonborn, but you'll be purely stone.
Oh. Okay. Shit.
So it's going to encapsulate your body very slowly, very painfully, I may add.
Oh,
Um,
I
the, sc-
felt the pain.
the scales, once they fully take a part of the body, they will then fully harden into stone, and that part of the body will be very hard to do anything with. I would not want to get hit there either. Um, just say not everything heals right if you break it off.
I had a feeling.
Dr. Stone lied to me.
I
Yeah.
if I knew the type of source it came from, would that help with anything?
I'd more importantly need to know who. Because that tells me kind of what level and what kind of magic I'd have to be kind of counteracting.
Well, I know
Because
the
let's say it's
source
an
of
extremely powerful lich, then I need to work on some form of necrotic to
I'm gonna make
counteract.
a history check at disadvantage to see if he can remember anything. That's an 11 and a natural 20. That's a 14. Would you say Treat could remember anything about who placed it on him?
So I'm gonna have to DM. So this is going. We're gonna have to take a quick second. You're gonna have to DM me who did, because this is your character.
Right. That's
So
right.
I don't know. These kind of things with characters. I don't know what is, because these are backstory things that if you do not tell me, I don't have an answer.
Well, I thought you already had a person for that, but okay.
I did things like that. I will not, because then it's me taking control of your character, and I don't like to do that.
That's fair.
Because it feels wrong to like take too much agency away from you guys. But what are the rest of you guys doing while this is happening? As you guys watch Tariq run off.
I'm going to try and convince the spider witch to show me like magic items that she has.
She gladly agrees. She asks you if you mind taking off your gloves for a moment.
I remove them.
She slaps on a similar attachment to the one on her hand and walks you over, flips you upside down, and lets the cable hoist you up.
I very quickly panic and hold my dress.
She's like, oh, I forgot about that. Overalls, I kind of forget. And then she follows you up.
I'm sure they're fine.
Nah, it's nothing. So, do we want to go look for that witch that plays pranks on people?
Hell yeah.
Alright, then.
Alright. V, what are you doing? Or not V, K.
It's just kind of keeping to the center of everything, just watching. Just kind of keeping an eye on everyone for the most part.
T, what are you doing?
She's kind of just pacing around the town like, this, I'm not comfy with this.
An old woman walks up and hands you a tomato.
Oh boy.
Calm down, dearie.
Why?
Calm down, dearie. Take a bite. Relax yourself.
In my predicament, it's kind of hard to relax.
You're surrounded by powerful witches. I think you're fine. If we wanted you dead, you'd be dead. And she kind of like gives you a side eye, like, I'm not fucking
God,
kidding.
that's like the 10th person who's like basically said that to us.
Wanting me dead isn't what I'm worried about.
Well then, have a little bit of fun. V, I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you scared me.
23.
Cool. You kind of hear the whoosh and move your head as a tomato goes flying past your head and implants on a building. And you see an old woman kind of snap as she's standing by T, kind of glaring at you.
Just squishes Therius against the wall.
What the fuck was that?
Worth a shot. Trying to make this miserable one smile.
He's like already like gone away from this moment. Is walking away, looking for the other one.
Spoiler alert, that is the other one.
Bitch.
Um,
So,
Checks out.
Darius, how are we looking for this guy? You know what they look like? Anything like that?
I haven't the slightest clue.
I have no idea. Where could they possibly be? I have no fucking.
I have no fucking clue.
Alright, so we're gonna
oh,
bounce
that's the wrong one.
back to Sam quick.
Yep. Okay. I can get the foggiest idea of elven descent of high power. I'm going to make the hard assumption from totally not looking for the map. From Zulwood
It's all wood.
because of the nature of the curse.
So, odd, because Soulwood is known to specialize in abjuration. So putting something like this on you. You see, wow, damn. Sam, what currently is covering the crystal on your chest?
Close amending.
She rips it open to get to grab a hold of the crystal in the center of your
Yeah.
chest.
Okay, again.
Well, luckily it bends itself, so. Mm-hmm.
Odd. Well, I think it's some form of transmutation magic. There's hints of abjuration in here. It's very odd. Huh. So do you want me to rip it out? She looks up at you.
No, please don't. And as much as I would like things to end, I have an obligation that I have to fill first.
I mean, here's what I can do for you. If you would like, I can either slow it down or make it less painful.
What do you want in return?
I don't know, you got some blood I can use? You're an elf, right? She reaches up, grabs a hold of your ears.
Oh, yeah, I am an elf. I am a high elf, apparently. I don't know what that means, but yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'll use a little bit of blood.
I guess slow it down is probably the better option. That scared the ever-loving piss out of me. Slow it down is probably the better option.
Carp just came out of their coma.
Alright.
Kark just crawls through the floor. What I miss?
So she goes over and you see the astral being kind of starts to gather things and hand it to her. She starts mixing it into her cauldron and then literally grabs a hold of you by the ear, throws you onto her table,
Ow.
and you watch as she pours into kind of a small bowl some of this liquid, walks over to you. At first, she's like way too low, if you know what I mean. And then
I'd help her immediately.
the astral being's
the
kind of
astral
like
helping.
he's like up, 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 up. So she's
Thank
right
God.
above your chest, and just
I give the astral being a very much look of appreciation.
and you watch as she pours this scalding hot liquid onto your chest.
Mm.
But you immediately start to feel an alleviation of it, where it doesn't feel like it's growing at as rapid a rate immediately. But it stings.
Okay,
I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
I figured. That's a 19. That's actually not that bad.
You take 2 points of fire damage as you are scalded.
Okay. Ah,
Listen to me here, young man. I'm telling you right now.
And then she taps you right on your crystal. Alright, you're all set.
okay. Where do you want me to put my blood?
You see the astral servant comes up, puts down 3 vials, and uncorks them.
Oh, of course. Here we go. And I'm gonna take I have a dagger, I'm pretty sure. I don't. I'm gonna take a crossbow bolt and I'm just gonna carve into my the top of my hand and just fill each vial.
I didn't need. You see the astral being's like, and she's like, what? Oh, I didn't need that much. Just a couple drops. Crazy ass motherfucker. You see the astral being just shaking his head, corking them all, and then goes and places it onto her cabinet.
You didn't really specify how much you needed.
Well, I'm not gonna drain you. Do you need a cookie? You look like you need a cookie. Go get him a cookie.
By the way, I rolled damage for that. I got max damage. I took 11 damage from carving out my hand.
Yikes. You see,
Yeah, I know.
you see the astral being brings you a very large cookie.
Thank you. And I'll take it.
It is a nice
As
oatmeal raisin cookie.
Gross.
chokes on you, Treek likes raisins and he eats it.
I know.
Chokes on you.
I had a feeling Treek liked raisins. That's why I said it's an oatmeal raisin. Alright, now get out of my house.
Then, okay, got it. Thank you. And he'll walk out, kind of like covering his hand with his other hand and just looking towards anyone who's out in the center.
You see T and K out in the center. And then we're gonna... Go ahead.
Treek would go out towards them and say, well, now I definitely have pressing matters to talk to my parents about. He say, just like, you could see like little blood leaking out from his hand that he's holding.
Would you like me to wrap that up for you?
If you don't mind. I traded my blood for information, basically.
A risky deal, but gotta do what you gotta do.
She seems nice, and now, I might be closer to understanding people on the list that we got.
That's good.
There it is.
So I'll
Okay,
wrap up his hand for him.
Kay finishes rummaging through his bag and hands a healing potion.
You.
That is 2d4 plus 4.
Alright. So...
That's 10. That's
we're gonna
really good.
jump over to Camilla, hanging out in the
Literally.
but yeah, you get up to the top and you see like this first attic room is filled with different clocks just full of them. Most of them busted.
That's unfortunate.
It's one of the things that has to happen while I'm here. You know, it's kind of hard to go through time without breaking a few clocks. You know what I mean? Kind of like that other analogy. God, what is it? I forget.
Well, something that you can also do is mend them.
That takes time, and once I have infinite time, then I'll fix them.
I send my owl over and then cast mending through my owl to mend a clock that it's sitting on.
So she starts going through the downstairs. So what kind of stuff were you actually looking for?
I am actually just in the market for everything and anything. I like magic things and I like shiny things. I want a harmonica.
Huh. Let me see if I can find one. You see, she goes and opens a closet. If any of you have seen Zaboomafoo,
I have.
literally that, where they open the closet and everything comes flying out.
I believe it.
You see, she jumps out from the center. Let's see, music box. Nope. Bag of priceless jewels that are definitely fake. Nope. Tosses it.
I go over and pick up the bag of fake jewels.
Let's see what else she finds of interest. Hand of a werewolf? Nope. Creepy fingerless gloves that are actually kind of hot. She puts them on. Yep, no, they're staying. And then she was like, "Ooh, look!" And you hear the sound of a harmonica. Found one!
Brilliant.
You see her hand kind of poking out with the harmonica in it. As you watch as she kind of crawls out of it.
This seems like quite a lot of stuff.
Well, I like to trade things, and most of it, I don't know what I'm getting. So I just take it because it's cool.
Oh, you do trade sight unseen.
Yeah. It comes down to you never know when something's going to be useful. Especially in my line of work, where I'm always experimenting. Like, I found some very useful things. Like, I once found this mechanical mouse that was really great at getting under things. So when I needed it to go up the clock to try to get it to kind of click, it would work. Why? Because I'm making nursery rhyme jokes, Sam.
You are! I immediately thought of that so hard.
Was the clock possibly made of hickory?
How dare it is.
I don't think so. But I don't know wood. I'm not good at that whole nature thing. I'm kind of lean towards metal because it's timeless. And she's very proud of her own joke. AKA very me.
Is there any chance that you'd be able to... Well, if this isn't already a magical item, is there any chance you could infuse it with some sort of magic?
I mean, possibly. Depends on what you need.
I just want something fun.
I can do fun.
Not at the cost of me, however.
What? Are you coming on to me? Is that what's happening? Because if you are, I'm sorry. I did kind of take a oath that no. I'm very sorry. Work first.
But I have this perfume and chocolate.
I genuinely appreciate, and while I will gladly take the chocolate, I have a great love of chocolate. No.
Oh my god.
Well, as part of our trade, just chocolate and another chocolate for an enchanted harmonica?
Yeah, I can do that. So you see, she takes the harmonica, takes it over to a workbench. You see, she pulls out a bunch of different tools and such, and begins working on it. Hands it back to you. So this is essentially kind of a ring of spell storing. You can hold up to 1 second level spell slot in it per day.
Harmonica of store a single second level spell.
Yeah, really creative name, right?
Can I store 2 first level spells in it?
She looks. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. Feel free. She hands it to you.
I hand her the chocolate bars.
She immediately starts munching on one. Pretty good chocolate.
I want to try and store a healing word and speak with animals at first level.
So, yep, you do use those 2 spell slots. They are now stored in the harmonica. And they do not go away until you use them. And then you just have to recharge it with spell slots. So when you take your long rest, those 2 spell slots are still in, or spells are still in there until you use them.
Okay, I checked off the 2 spell slots on my sheet.
Yep. And then when you long rest, you'll get them back, obviously, still. But yeah, you have that.
Sweet. I put that into one of the secret pockets.
I should probably clean that up. She kind of looks over at her closet of mess. If you don't
Would
mind.
you like some help?
Oh, no. I'm gonna organize it. She kind of looks like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna organize it. You know when you tell your mom you're gonna go clean your room, but you know you're definitely not? Entirely that energy. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go clean my room. Don't worry about it. But the entire time you're just playing video games.
Would you like
Minecraft.
would you like some inspiration to clean?
Honestly, I'm not gonna use it to clean. I'm definitely gonna use any inspiration you give me to probably go work on my temporal spell. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I might try to reverse time where that's all back in the closet. If I'm being honest.
Oh no, I was
She's being
just going to use a little magic of my own, but that's fine.
Well, I appreciate you. But
do you want this glove back?
Oh yeah, 100%. She takes it off you. So only problem. You see, she reaches over, grabs a what appears to be a hoop from the side of that's hanging up on the wall, and kind of goes, "I don't have a front door," and glides it over you, and you suddenly go from inside the building to the center of the little coven area.
After I do, I call my owl to me.
You see it takes it a minute because it has to go up, back out the attic, and then down and around. You see it loop around like, how the hell did you get past me?
Don't Don't worry about it. I got a new toy. I show the owl the harmonica.
It kind of tries to blow into it unsuccessfully.
You need actual lips in order to play this.
Speaking of, so Car, you are currently in the Coven area. There are 13 houses with 13 different witches here.
No, that sounds delightful.
They are. One is a snarky prankster that threw a tomato at V. That's all you need to know she's amazing.
I dodged it.
Doesn't make it any less funny that she threw it at you.
Well, no, but...
I mean, I kind of find that awesome. But this is exactly the kind of place that I would want to be. Somewhere that I could gather magical knowledge.
Well, as I said, there are 13 witch houses. Each has its kind of very own aesthetic, including the creepy witch house.
It doesn't matter, I'm picking the 9th one. I don't know which one that is, but that's the one that I want.
Okay,
It's just
so
the number 9.
the 9th in the circle would be this small little. Have you seen Matilda?
Yes.
Miss Honey's home.
Nice. Yeah, I'm good with this. I'm going to knock on the door.
You see a small little gnome opens the door. Hello.
Hello.
How may I help you?
I'm just curious. I noticed that all of your neighbors are magically inclined.
Yeah, we are a coven of witches.
I'm curious what your specialty might be.
I'm an herbalist. Would you like some tea?
Certainly.
Come in. You see a very large pot of tea boiling over a fire.
So I see that I've found Professor Snape's class.
No, more of God, why can't I remember her name? The herbalist teacher. Herbology.
Oh. I mean, yeah, but also the giant pot of tea just makes me think of potions.
That's valid.
I was gonna say Madame Bouche, but she's the broomstick instructor.
Yeah, who only appears in the first movie, Sad Face.
Well, to be fair, I'm pretty sure that the herbology teacher only shows up in like 2 or 3.
True. But yeah, you see she tips the thing into a small cup and hands you a small cup of tea.
Oh, lovely.
It is very heavily scented green tea.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and blow it to wait on it to cool while I strike up a conversation. I'm going to start asking her about whether or not she knows anything that can either stave off or, delay death, if she's come across anything like that in her studies.
Well, I mean, first
or
and foremost,
experimentation.
I think a good cup of tea is always a great start. She takes a sip. But when it comes to at least magics, and specifically plants, there are a couple different ones that can elongate your life, only to minor extents. But actually, one of my favorite plants actually can postpone the leaving of a soul, is what I found it to do. So for individuals who are looking to be resurrected, I've made them amulets and different potions that can essentially elongate the time where resurrection isn't just essentially raising the dead without their soul and their
That sounds
control.
like something I would be interested in.
I mean, if you can get me the resources, I can gladly do so. It is very hard to find those, though, as they are not native to this continent.
Um, I will take down whatever information that you have handy. You know, I'm gonna provide her with my grimoire, kind of like hey, um, if you could give me a sketch or some kind of information, so I would be able to more accurately, you know, identify it. And I'm not exactly the most well versed in herbology.
You see, she draws a very kind of basic picture for you. Kind of then dips into her inks. It appears to be a flower that she explains drips black ooze when you press against the center. It
Okay.
is a red flower. It is native mainly to Durace, but there have been variants found in Busta and the Forsaken.
And rhymes. Okay. So that is valuable information. I will go ahead and take note of whatever like whatever blah words are hard right now.
Whatever information
Whatever
is offered.
descriptors. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and note that
Various.
down. That way I can, get into the
Okay.
if like I were to have a plant sample in front of me, I'd be able to sit down, look at it, and be like, okay,
Yeah, she gives you a
this is
pretty like simple drawing. Like you can tell from some of the books she has open, she can do like very elaborate drawings. This seems like just a quick sketch, so you would be able to find it.
okay. Then that sounds fantastic. I'll go ahead and take a sip of my tea, and then ask, what she's trying to study at the moment. Yeah, my phone, I just turned it back on, so now I'm getting every notification.
Sounds about
Party.
right. So currently I am working on technically a variation of wolfsbane, specifically for vampires, other than garlic. I'm essentially mixed breeding garlic with wolfsbane to see if I can find a way to prevent vampires from trying to come to the area, because most of us kind of get sick of smelling garlic constantly, as I'm sure you can imagine.
I could see why you might feel that way. But here I always thought it was the scent itself that drove vampires away. A strong pungent odor, and then you have the amazing sense of smell that comes from being a vampire.
Well, it is, but I'm seeing if I can find a more subtle way to do it from flowers. Because, a flower is much prettier than hanging garlic knots everywhere.
Fair enough. I'll tell you what. On the honestly rather probable chance that I run into a vampire, I can attempt to conduct some experiments of my own, and anything that I find of note, I will gladly inform you of. When I return with this, I say, poking the sketch in my book.
Well, if you're willing to test, I do have a small subject, and you see she brings a small potted plant out to you.
I'm sorry. Is this a vampire plant?
No, it is one of the flowers I've been attempting to crossbreed.
Oh, I thought you meant this was your subject for
Oh,
experimentation.
no. We wouldn't keep a vampire here. That sounds cruel. Even if I'm
Yeah.
experimenting, it seems a little too much. But when they do, on the off chance, try to come to the Coven, we do deal with them promptly, to say the least.
Well, that's fair, I suppose.
Don't hunt us, we don't hunt you.
Well, honestly, I think that's a mindset that I can support.
Well, thank you. But yes, if you can let me know, kind of, if that grows properly and stuff, and if it does ward off vampires, I would be greatly appreciated. They don't come as often. Apparently, they found out their brethren were literally laid out to sunlight,
Yeah, I
so
could
they
see why
decided
that
to
might
not come as
dissuade
often.
them.
Yeah, Ursula does tend to have that kind of borderline prankster, kind of problematic, kind of twisted mentality.
Well, I mean, I understand why you might feel that way, but you can't argue with the results.
Oh no,
If
not
it's
at all.
effective at dissuading them from showing up, then not only does it save you the headache, but it saves them their lives. It's a shame that a few had to die horribly, but at least now the others can continue their undeath in peace,
Exactly. And
or at least as much peace as you can have being a predatory creature of the night
yeah,
that's generally shunned and hunted anywhere you go.
I mean, some are not bad people. I've met some decent ones. It's just some are feral, to say the least. Some actually have very nice etiquette.
Oh yes, my neighbor's table manners were immaculate growing up, but you know, that's the stigma that they face was more the point I was trying to make
I mean,
there.
everyone thinks we all have warts and eat children by that standard, but only one of us has warts. Most of us don't eat children. Most.
That's fair enough. So I will honestly just continue with the casual banter, sipping my tea until my cup is empty or conversation has run out before I go ahead and return outside.
All right. Darius and V. I need both of you to just give me a straight D20 roll, please.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Actually,
though.
a D12.
Darius got bored.
I know.
Yeah, so
I
that's-
saw. I see.
You do see that? Okay, cool.
I'm ignoring it for a goddamn
Okay.
reason.
I was gonna ask if this was the boredom roll or if this is something else. So
No,
This
the boredom
is the
roll
surprise
was
chaos
D8
roll.
that
I rolled a 12 on a D12.
I rolled a 3.
All right.
So this will be all right for one of you and awful for the other.
No, it's fine. So as you guys are kind of walking, Darius, you send out the giant elk as you guys are walking, and as you do, you see this woman come flying out of her house covered in birds with like a little weasel around her neck and a little rat sticking out of her pocket, and go, "Oh, he's magnificent."
Isn't he?
Oh God.
Not to be confused with magnetic.
Oh,
It's completely
I get
different.
what's now. This is great. We found the nature witch.
The animal witch, technically, but yes.
Fair.
She immediately like runs up and like buries her face in his leg, like, he's gorgeous. I love him.
Darius,
starts
is this one of
petting
the
him.
Is this one of the creatures you could summon with those little beads, or is this just like a? Is she just like this?
She looks at
Just
you.
like,
Are you calling me a creature?
Rod,
I mean, no offense, Tay,
Have you
like, to
looked
you.
in a mirror? Have
I
you
mean,
looked in a mirror?
I completely understand, lady. I just saying, you're
Ah.
covered in animal. I'm not really covered in animal. I just am pot animal. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I wouldn't call dragon an animal, but that's just because, I have decency.
Ow.
Oof.
Mm.
Shots fired.
Oh.
Take
Did I
cover.
have a claim to have decency? No. Anyway, what's his name?
I should have taken calm emotions.
Well, what's the deal with the giant fucker? He's been like bothering us like for 3 days. What up? We see him all the time.
Oh, him? This is my friend Adorian.
Adorian. He's a good boy. She continues to pat his leg as the rest of the
boy.
animals immediately V, you are suddenly covered in animals as you're standing there.
Just
As they're kind of like
random assortment.
sniffing you, like running around. And then one of them tries to get into your pocket and immediately hops back out. And then you see your hedgehog kind of look around.
Hedgehog's like, piss off, this is my pocket.
V is standing there like a lamppost, just kind of absorbing it. He's just taking it in.
Okay, you're not a horrible person. At
No, I'm not
least.
gonna kill a fucking innocent animal. I'm just wondering what the fuck you had these all on
Well,
you for.
no, if they don't like you, they want to, or if you're a bad person, they won't even go near you. Animals are very intuitive.
That much I could tell. Yeah, I knew that much, but
So you must at least have some form of good in there somewhere. Though, I wouldn't exactly say intelligence is your strong suit, is it?
I'm plenty smart. I just don't like fucking people.
I mean,
Oh,
I don't
that's
either. I prefer
concerning.
animals for a reason.
Oh
Okay,
no,
little bit
God!
different. You know what?
whoa.
I'm gonna start picking off some of the animals off me and kind of just plopping them on the ground. You know what? I think this has been lovely.
Oh my
no.
god, that just registered in my skull.
Not at all what I meant by it, but sure, we'll go
Well,
with
that's
it.
how we're taking it.
That's valid.
I can't speak with animals, so where did she touch you?
Where did the magic lady touch you?
She rubbed the
I'm a
belly.
cat. What are they saying? I'm
It's a
cat.
weasel.
What do they say?
It's a weasel. Correct thyself.
Well, I'm a cat.
I know.
You the badger.
It's a bearded.
You see the animals as you're kind of putting them down, kind of immediately run back into the house. Well, if your tall friend ever wants a place to stay, he's welcome to live here with me. And the rest of the witches go, no, no, no.
You just hear
Okay, he
shouting
doesn't-
from every fucking
He never
house.
stays for more than
No.
a day.
Oh, so he's a fey creature like yourself.
Correct.
Oh, so that makes him less fun. But he's still a good boy.
He is a good boy. He killed a vampire the other day.
See, now that is impressive. Usually we like to just tie ours outside and watch them slowly burn.
He just threw it up and burned it in the sun.
Oh, that's impressive. He's such a good boy.
He is.
Heckin'
I always
good boy, some might
wondered
even
what would
say.
happen to a vampire if you were running a garden hose over them. Would they just feel really, really hot and not actually burn?
Oh my god.
Or would the water magnify the intensity of the sunlight?
And just
Isn't
make an
that-
Or making them
explosion.
burn harder? What if vampires are like the magical equivalent of thermite and they can burn even underwater and actually burn hotter and more violently?
That sounds amazing. We need to
You're
test
just-
that.
Oh my
just gonna end
god.
You're just gonna
Okay,
end
but
up
now you
burning
got-
it because
but
it's
now
running
we've got
water.
the question too. They can't cross running water. Can they cross a
Yeah, that's
garden
what I was-
hose?
I was about to say that's running. Well, that might be running water. That might
Wait.
burn them alive.
This is- and-
There's so many questions we need answers to.
Oh my
Oh god, we're gonna kidnap a
But anyways,
vampire, aren't we?
getting back to this.
No.
Oh god.
Karina's like,
back to
nope,
where we
look,
were.
all of you.
So, I am 2 chocolate bars down, but I got a new toy. I show everybody my harmonica.
Interesting. What does this one do?
The cat leaps up on Kay's shoulders to get a better look at it.
It is a very powerful musical instrument. And then I play Stand By Me on the harmonica to cast Speak with Animals.
Oh man, what was that one spell that you had access to, but you had to sing?
I need a hero. It's heroism.
Heroism.
Oh yes.
Heroism. You have a
Oh,
need for it.
God.
I
And your
need to
summoned
at
demon
least
is
say
tribute.
I need
Yep.
a hero whenever I use
I need a
the
hero.
heroism.
Yep. It is required.
I start talking to the cat that's sitting on their shoulder.
Yeah.
You're different now.
Huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, you're
Shriek
talking
is the
about
cat,
Drake.
Rye.
Oh,
Freak is a cat.
confused face.
Turned
I'm like,
himself into a cat.
I was confused because we were just talking about an animal lady. I'm like, I don't think I mentioned a cat, but okay.
Freak. Yeah, I
Treek
think
turns himself into a cat.
Treek
So I am
wild
now
shaped into a
talking to Treek as a cat.
So this
So
is
is this something new?
Yeah, I mean, it's something I discovered I can do, and it's great.
Can we get you boots and a little hat?
If you put me in boots, you are going to regret as soon as I turn out of this form.
Yeah, because then you'll break apart the boots because you'll get big again.
we need to get him like a professional trainer with a rapier. Luckily, I know one. We were just at his house. Like, we could make this a thing.
I love it.
The
So,
fact that we just made a Puss in Boots joke, I am so upset.
oh, it's gonna evolve beyond that.
Angry
Treek,
Treek.
how
So
do
much
you
further beyond.
how do you feel about eggs?
Freak is going to just hide around Kay's, just like curve around Kay's neck, getting out of the sight. Of
You're just gonna hide in the hoodie.
Yep, that's what's happening. Nope.
Oh, it stores spells and then I can use them later, like Speak with Animals.
Nice.
Treek said yes, he definitely wants to be dressed up.
You hear a loud ass
I-
hiss come from Freaks. It's come from the hood.
Yeah, I highly doubted that before the hiss. Are we all good now?
V stumbles back from the giant elk animal conversation going. Yes, we're all good. Don't talk to the lady with all the animals. She's a little weird. Kay, do you know where that cat's been? Because I'd be a little concerned.
Well, we've been
Oh.
traveling with it for some time now, so
Oh, it's okay. Yep, forgot about that. Okay, yep. All right. Are we all good? I'm ready to go.
I'm
Treek will
good.
poke his head out, looking at everybody for confirmation.
I think I'm good.
And then
I,
Treek will jump off. Oh, sorry.
No, I may have left Darius with a interesting animal witch, but they seem to be doing well. We might have to go check on them though.
I'm watching you, Therius. I saw that.
Same.
I'm just looking at my stats and I just rolled up.
Should one of us go over there and check on him?
I just voted it's not me, but otherwise maybe. If we're ready to go, then we should go get him. But
I'm ready to go, so I'll go get him.
Okay, yeah, Treek's definitely not to go get him. Definitely not. He's gonna hide until he's gonna hop on the ground and wait for everybody to confirm that we're ready to go.
You know what? Have I already finished my tea and returned to
Yes.
the central area? Let's see. What about house number 7? There's nothing wrong with some death. Let's,
So house number 7 looks very simple compared to the rest of them.
like
to an unsettling level. Like very simple.
like a cookie cutter a scary story kind of thing where everyone's been replaced by replicants, or are we talking about like a simple wooden shack in the woods kind of thing?
Simple wooden shack.
Oh, well, that feels right at home then. I mean, insofar as at least that's more or less the best that people, the everyday average person in my town could have expected. I'm curious, has the person that resides there, have they come out? I.e., was that the nature witch, or
It was not the animal witch. The person
okay?
has not come out.
Um, I may as well meander over there. I think I'm gonna take the opportunity while they're looking for. It was Therius, correct? That's been lost.
He's
Sorry,
not
I'm
lost. He's
terrible
just
with
talking.
names.
He, oh, is that in character or out of character?
No,
Camilla is going to
both.
check on Therius.
Okay. So I think I'll just in general go around making my introductions, but I definitely want to go to number 7 first because that description feels like the kind of house of someone that maybe I could relate to.
Uh,
So what kind of person lives here? I'm assuming they are in fact a person.
uh,
Not to say human, but person.
when you go knock on the door, I'm going to need you to give me a strength saving throw.
Lovely.
No.
All right, so I'll just
Oh.
take a 1. What? All
Oh
right, give me a second.
no.
Roll that 20.
That's unlikely, but we'll see. I mean,
Come
it's
on.
equally likely as rolling a 1, but strength saving throw. I got a. Oh wait, that's not a saving throw. Yeah, it's the same thing. 3.
Cool.
Oof.
You get sent flying as you kind of grab a hold of the doorknob. You get sent flying with an electric shock. And the rest of you just hear the
Lovely.
wild cackling of an old lady on the over by T and V, just absolutely dying laughing watching cargo flying.
The cat would
Darius
walk
is
over
gonna
to.
turn to this.
Do I
I
want to
joined
know
laughing.
what just happened?
So in my head, it was a combination of like Home Alone and Jurassic Park. There,
Yeah. Yeah.
you
Uh,
know
the-
what I'm talking about?
Oh yes.
Like the little
So-
kid gets electrocuted and goes flying, but also
Yeah.
I get to turn into a skeleton for like a solid second while screaming.
Followed
Tree-
by that R2D2.
Exactly. All of this.
So
This
how
is
much
what
damage
happened.
does he take?
So you take
That's
3
a-
lightning damage
Okay.
and 3 falling damage as you collide to the ground about 30 feet away.
Yay,
Shriek
bludgeoning
as a
damage.
cat would walk over and like tilt its head at cars, trying to ask if he's okay through cat form.
And like
I
I'm gonna
immediately turn and use my harmonica to cast Healing Word.
I mean, yeah, sure, if you want.
I'm using the harmonica. I might as well use it up. It's 6 points.
Okay.
Exactly how much you took.
Exactly what he took.
All right.
Yeah, and then
You
there's
see
a
the
cat.
old woman just cackling.
You have a cat walk up to you and kind of like tilt its head, sitting down, looking at your car.
I'm gonna ask the woman what happened.
I'm
Dumbass touched
gonna
my door.
part
What do you want me to tell you?
I'm
while
gonna
I'm
pardon
Ah.
myself from the cat lady to go, quote unquote, check on my friend real fast.
while this cat walks up to me and cocks its head, I'm just gonna like slowly turn and like the mental image is just smoke curling out of my mouth as I cough. I'm good. And I'm just gonna like lay there for a minute and try to like mentally collect myself.
Darius is gonna get over there. What happened?
I touched the doorknob of the house, and apparently the house didn't like that.
I like that house.
I can see why you might. And at this point, I'm gonna, put out my hand in the almost universal gesture of "help me up."
The
I'm
cat
gonna
will.
get a mage hand.
Oh.
And I'm
Will that
going
work?
to grab it and
Mage
pull it
hand
into
doesn't
my
work.
chest because it doesn't. It's like,
Mage hand doesn't work, but it does make Darius surge.
Oh, what did you do? I'm a cat. I'm scared. I'm scared.
I was gonna say that's
Everyone roll a
10
dexterity
pounds.
saving throw.
Dexterity saving.
Oh no!
Is it actually?
No, I cast confusion centered on myself. Everyone make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom.
such a
That's
bitch.
slightly different.
Oh, that's much worse.
It is
Um,
much
25.
worse. I got a 7.
I'm a cat.
As that
Oh
starts
my
to happen, you see one of the witches look over, and the magic dissipates. No. And she just glares at you, Therius.
Thank
I have no
fuck.
control over that.
Fair enough.
You see she casts Counterspell.
Oh, cool.
anyway, hey, we're making witches mad. Let's go. How about that,
Treek
right?
would untransform. Treek would untransform and then help.
But see,
now
now I
Carl.
want to get into that house even worse.
No,
Like, this
no,
is gonna
listen.
end up
Cart,
with some Home
Cart.
Alone level shenanigans, but like,
Cart.
Listen, Nika, I'm
Car.
the thief of this group, and I'm telling you, no, we gotta go. There's too many fucking
Okay.
witches.
Cart.
Do any of them know
come
how
on.
to curse people? And we got
We
enough
just-
fucking curses in this group. Let's go.
Can we yeah, can we just
fine.
Can we just-
I'm gonna grab
Can
him
we
by the
just go?
ear and start like pulling him over towards like the other way we need to go.
As
yeah,
you do
Treek will
this,
start leading
V, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw again.
Oh,
Ah,
jeez.
excellent.
My God.
It's another
Poor
tornado.
man.
A 17.
You feel yourself almost trip, look down and see your shoelaces are tied together.
I know who did. Where is she?
It wasn't me.
Where is
I
she?
think it might have been.
Give
Can I
me
see
a perception check.
Where is she? Oh, that's 10.
You do not see her anywhere.
Son of a.
I-
Alright, we gotta go. I'm tired of this.
Yeah,
I'm done with
Treek
the
doesn't know
prank.
what's happening, so Treek's just gonna lead
The
everybody towards
shenanigans.
Omniwood now.
Darius
I
is
guess
gonna yell.
as I'm getting drug along with my ear tweaked, I'm just gonna in typical megalomaniacal villain fashion, just calling out to no one in particular, but specifically that house. Not the occupant, but the construct itself. I'll be back. This isn't the last you've seen of me.
Yes, it is. That is what Treek says as he leads everybody start heading towards Omniwood.
Yes.
Darius is going to yell, "Adorian, time to go! Come on!" then- He's going to also yell. Also, whoever's work that was, your work's amazing and I love you.
I'm just gonna point to the witch that I was next to and just keep walking.
She's not there. She disappeared after tying these laces together.
Never mind. She poofed.
That minute where you misty step when you come.
Oh,
Well,
man.
yeah, you don't stick around after you pull something like this. That's just common sense.
Could you imagine?
apparently I found the
that
trickster
she's
witch and you
actually just
didn't.
Batman
Guys, let's keep going.
just disappear in the middle of every conversation.
We're moving.
So that's what that feels like.
That wasn't really directed at you, T.
For once, I'm on the other end of this joke.
So who's leading the charge? I'm
Treek is
assuming it's me.
100%. What?
Oh,
No,
No,
it's Treek.
I'm following Treek. I'm just pulling fucking
Car.
car to make sure he doesn't do
Tweak
anything
is
wrong.
leading
Oh
everybody
no,
towards
we can
freaking
make sure
Omnium.
Car leaves. A lot easier than that.
Oh, you're gonna use the big man.
No, let's
Yeah,
just
Dory
go...
could just carry him in his mouth.
I
I
mean,
love
he
that.
could, but then I might just get experimental.
I need a
Anyways, I'm
perception
going
check from
generally-
everyone but K.
Okay.
Oh, what? Oh, percent.
Good, the moment when you're
19.
singled out.
A
Okay, what the fuck
4.
are you doing?
I am clearly focused on this
I don't
house.
know.
A nat
Okay,
Dirty
one.
20.
This house has challenged my authority, and I wish to be proven the better.
Darius is laughing too hard at V's focus on the house.
So
Just-
anyone with above an 18, you see
Yes!
on
Yes.
K's you see on K's back a I stink sign.
Tweak will immediately grab that and like shrunk and crinkle it into a ball. And then with primal savagery will melt the paper in his hand.
No.
I cast mending.
No, it's still melting, bitch. It's
But
melting.
Oh, the chaos I have sown.
Treek's jaw kind of twitches a little bit, but he keeps going.
I'll give her that. She goes the extra mile to make someone smile. At least attempts to.
If you're gonna dedicate yourself to a prank, you're dedicating yourself to it.
T, as you're walking, you reach into your robe and find a sheet of paper that says, "Lighten up, sweetheart. The world isn't as dark as you think it is."
She doesn't know my life.
She doesn't, but she also doesn't think that it's all darkness.
Tree.
What was that one saying again?
I don't know, I'm bad at
That'll come
things.
to me eventually.
But
This
you
is
guys...
Darius in character.
Oh,
I
okay.
know the saying. Darius in character. We'll come to it.
Mhm.
We'll randomly say it like 3 sessions later.
The old saying, the old saying is always remember, never forget. But I forgot what.
Yeah.
To Omni-One.
So you guys continue on your way down.
Yep.
So you look past the glass once again. You guys are still quite a ways away. You are walking, correct? Remind me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm riding on the
flying
back.
carpet.
Well, yeah. Other than the two of you that have things to ride, you're walking. Let me rephrase this.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
in my head
Does
canon,
anyone want to ride with me on the flying carpet?
while I'm getting drugged by the ear, I'm just kind of sitting there like a petulant child, arms crossed, legs
Just being
crossed,
dragged.
just flapping my wings to float along next to you. But also obviously making no attempt at all to escape or resist in any way. Just expressing the general levels of screw you house. I'm smarter than you. I could figure out a way to get inside eventually. Maybe.
I'm sure you could. Now let's go.
Darius is gonna look down real fast and shout, "Just because you got inside doesn't mean there's not any less traps.
I mean,
You could get inside and immediately get shot out."
I
She
hear
was
you,
the trickster witch after all.
and that makes sense. But eventually, after I set off every trap, I would know where they are and how to avoid them.
You think you'd be alive at that point?
No.
Look, I'll figure it out eventually.
I thought our party had designated healers for a reason.
I mean,
If you think I'm healing you, if you're breaking into a house, you are sorely mistaken.
I can take care of myself. I can make healing potions, and I've got healing spells.
Oh, speaking of, I'd like to use locate animals and plants while we're traveling to locate potion ingredients.
Okay. So, as you are doing this, this is about a 2 days journey. Just so you guys know. About where do you guys want to stop?
Where's the map? Where's the map?
Because you have the edge of the forest. You can technically stop in Seaglass. It'll be late into the evening when you'd stop there, or you could essentially camp outside Seaglass.
Do we have a reason to go back into Seaglass?
Not really, no.
I
Not
have-
Did
that I
we make
know.
any enemies while we were in Seaglass?
I'm not
No.
too sure, but I don't
Unless
think
the captain is there, no.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I was
I
gonna
think
say I have tiny hut now. We don't need to go into any town. We can just.
I mean, you're right, but your tiny hut doesn't exactly, provide entertainment for the evening. It's
Excuse me.
well,
Ouch.
what
what
I'm
no.
trying to say isn't literal entertainment in the sense that you would pay a bard for, but
Shriek
rather
instantly turns into a spider
uh,
and hides in caves.
entertainment in the sense of I can't wander around looking at books or shopping, and you guys can't go get into trouble finding, I don't know, back alley murderers or whatever. That kind of entertainment.
So avoiding all of the dangerous shit and staying away from the stupid city.
Yes, that's the part that I find entertaining. Yes.
How about we set up camp like a 5-minute walk outside of town, and then you can walk into town.
That's fair enough.
Hey,
Yeah,
Drake.
we can camp in the countryside and
Shriek pokes his head out
make
of
a short
case
trip.
No, this is out of character.
Oh, what's up?
You're flying.
What?
Oh, because long journey, I just randomly cast Mage Hand to pet the elk.
Oh. Did you wild surge?
I did, you're flying.
He's a flying spider.
You
Oh,
flying
God, no.
No,
No,
thank
kill it
you.
with fire. Hellish rebuke immediately.
Is this like the fly spell, or is it like levitate?
It's fly.
Cool,
Oh my.
okay. Flying spider time.
Except it's got a
No,
60-foot
thank you.
range.
Oh dear lord, this is gonna be fun.
No, my fly spell had a 60-foot range, so it targeted you.
Okay, well. Okay, yeah, I'm just a flying spider now.
I need everyone to give me a perception check, please.
Okay.
Okay.
That's gonna go well.
Oh, that's a 12. Oh no.
It's a
Sorry,
7.
I'm over here
17.
adding the Vampire's Bane question mark to my inventory.
So
Perception.
just so everybody knows, the reason why I roll perception twice is me and my owl. My owl has +6 from perception.
It's a 14.
Shriek's too busy having fun flying in the air. It's fine. I got a 12.
What's worse than a spider?
Managed to get
A
a
flying
19.
spider.
Wow.
23 and 21 respectively.
What's worse than a flying spider? A giant flying spider.
Oh, I was so
Okay,
tempted to turn
no,
into a giant
we're
wolf spider.
done. This
I almost so
conversation
tempted.
has ended.
Nope. Darius is gonna go down and cast Enlarge on the spider.
Oh, dear
Uh,
God. So now
Oh,
we have 8-legged freaks mixed with, Superman spider.
as you do this, Therius, Treek, and Carr. I need dexterity saving throws from all of you.
Oh, what's a spider? Fuck, I need a spider's dex.
Anyone with a 20 or higher, you realize that there are plants moving.
Cool. I got a 19 on my save.
I got a 20. 30-20.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's see how well this goes.
You got a -1.
No,
Congratulations.
actually, I got a 21.
So all three of you avoid as vines try to grapple a hold of you.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
reminds me of home.
In my response to this, since I am still basically flapping along like a petulant child, as soon as the vines start trying to grab at me, I'm going to attempt to gain altitude and immediately be pulled off balance because, there's someone still holding my ear. I maintain that you are holding my ear, dragging me all the way to this city.
I probably held your ear for like 20 minutes.
But yeah, you guys see vines appear to be coming in on you guys quickly. And with that, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Well, shit and fuck.
Is this
Okay.
revenge for us avoiding combat the other day?
It is.
I got a
rolled
Oh,
a nat one on
no.
initiative.
Same.
Hey.
Alright, wait for him
Nice.
to ask. Wait for him to ask.
Yeah, one sec, guys.
This is already going to go well.
free. Is it a free action to drop wild shape? I forget.
You can check
I
No.
don't think so.
It is if you're a moon druid, I believe.
Yeah.
So you're...
Okay.
All right. So top to bottom, Rob.
12.
It's a
Cyrus.
bonus action. Okay.
5.
Karina.
21.
Sam.
15.
What's your dexterity modifier?
3.
All right. Momo.
21. My dex mod is +2.
Karina. I
Mine's
think,
+4.
yeah, I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure Karina's is massive.
hope
It
so.
is a bonus action to revert to your normal form.
Sweet. Okay. That makes things easier.
Sean.
I don't really have.
18.
Do you only have bonus actions anyway?
And Wiz.
That's 4.
Wiz, why do you always go last? I swear.
I don't know.
I rolled
Wiz
a nat one,
doesn't
that's really
realize
hard.
that we're actually fighting until everyone
too
else
late.
is already fighting. But he's like, oh,
Wait,
Yep.
I have
I
to do
should do
things?
something.
He has low perception now.
So
I mean, so do I.
Karina, so
Well, you actually
anyone
high
with
perception.
a
Doesn't matter.
19 or higher, you see a large plant being about 40 feet from you all that these vines seem to be coming from. Karina, you are first up.
So it's a plant thing?
It is a massive plant. Looks like it's a big bulb and then goes out into about 4 different flower heads.
Okay.
Well, at least it's not a Marlboro.
We're just gonna. And how far away is it?
About 40 feet from you.
I would not recommend getting close.
No, I'm not. I do have to step 10 feet. I'll go 10 feet forward, and I will do Breath of the Dragon. So you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Mm.
That is a 7.
You fail, so you get 2d6 fire damage.
Alright. This, spoiler alert, a giant plant that's rooted to the ground doesn't move very fast.
Imagine that.
Really?
Who knew?
So that's 10 damage.
Alright.
And I'm gonna hold my. Can I hold my second action?
No.
Damn. Okay. 'Cause I really don't want to do another one. Yeah, I'll step back the 10 feet, and that'll be it for me.
All right.
I'm not
Momo.
getting close.
Is Treek still a giant flying spider?
Oh
Yes.
God.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna give inspiration to Treek.
Oh
Treek, you
God,
got
no,
this.
no.
Jesus.
Don't worry, I'm using my bonus action to turn Un into a spider. So.
But you're still going to be enlarged.
Oh,
And
I know,
flying.
and I'm happy about that. And flying, I'm happy about both of these things.
You're gonna be a large
Um,
flying Tariq.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to use my light crossbow to fire at the giant plant thing.
Roll the hit.
Have at you. 12.
Does not hit. Just barely.
Then I'm gonna have my owl use its flyby attack in order to attack the plant thing.
All right.
+3. What do I have +3 on? There we go. It's only 13.
Just hits.
Woo!
Okay.
Out
Okay,
of
good.
character right now.
How
I
much
have to
speed
share
does your
this.
owl have?
My owl has 60 flying and it has flyby. It does not provoke opportunity
Well,
attacks.
no, just because I want to know how far away it would get after attacking.
Uh,
Well,
Oh,
my
Jesus.
thought.
It's 40 feet away from us, so it'd get 20 feet away if it's trying to get
it
away at
get
full
20
speed.
feet back away from it.
So roll
It
damage.
takes 1 slashing damage. No, it's not a roll. It's just 1 slashing damage.
Okay.
Yeah, familiars and creatures are kind of hard to damage with.
They're not there for damage usually. Sean.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Not trying to have it deal a load of damage. I'm trying to have it as a distraction.
Oh, I assume you said my name because it's time for me to do things.
Yep.
Yep.
Sam, you're on
Yes.
deck.
Okay.
Fair enough. I'm thinking. Let me actually read what this spell does because this could be handy.
Do you take spells without reading them?
No, I'm trying to see if Wither and Bloom has the same effect as the Wither spell, where it gives disadvantage to plants.
Oh, I know. You mean Blight. Yeah, I know.
Or
what you're
yeah,
trying to
Blight,
say.
that one.
I wanna
And
try-
no, it does not. That's a bummer. All right. I suppose at this point I'm going to 40 feet away. Yes.
Yes.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna risk
You
it
know what?
all.
This is probably going to be pointless, but let's. It's within line of sight, correct?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and cast Mind Spike as a 3rd level spell.
Oh. Oh shit.
So that is a 23 to hit.
That inflicts wounds. Mind Spike is a
Oh wait,
save.
you're right. I clicked on the wrong one. So it's a Wisdom save of 17.
It's about to
I
say.
clicked on the one right above it.
You said 17?
Yeah, Wisdom save of 17.
Just passes.
All right. So in that case,
I think it takes half.
takes half damage. So it will take half of 22. So 11 points of psychic damage.
Yikes. All right. Is that your turn, Sean?
That's going to be, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to do my whole flying thing, so I'm about 10 feet off the ground, but I'm going to go ahead and move about 15 feet closer.
Okay.
And that will be the end of my actions.
All right, Sam.
Yep. Shriek is gonna use a bonus action to turn back into Shriek. And giant Shriek. How, because I'm a nature cleric and a druid, how hurt does the fucking plant look?
Give me an insight check.
Is that gonna be cost my action?
No, this is free action.
Okay, cool.
You
Oh,
don't
that's
know.
a natural one. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know.
It looks like it's totally beat up and ready to fall any second.
Well, it's too
I
late.
believe that.
I am going to use Channel Divinity to cast Charm Plants and Animals. It needs to make a Wisdom save.
19.
Fuck, that beats it. Yeah, fuck. And Treek will get
Because scary dice.
how much does the spell fly, right? Oh, I have 6. Okay. Treek will just get, he's 40 feet away. He'll get
Yes.
30 feet 30 feet towards and then go 30 feet up. So I'm 40 feet above the creature.
Okay.
If I fall to my death, it's fine.
Very reassuring.
Actually, oh, in a way, it's a wild surge. Never mind. Okay, keep going. That's my turn.
That's your turn? Alright.
Yeah.
So, I need you, Sam, Sean,
Oh, fuck.
Another dexterity saving throw.
Strength,
Oh, nice.
I have
Marina.
advantage because I'm big.
and your owl, Momo. Need to make strength saving throws.
Oh.
Just pull it out of the ground.
Pure 18. Darius just saved my ass.
16.
Oh, jeez.
That's an 11 minus 4.
Your owl is now grappled by a vine and being pulled in.
Did you roll at advantage?
I did roll advantage.
That's why he said Darius saved your
Yeah, I
ass.
said
Okay.
Darius just saved my ass.
Why? What was your first roll?
13. I don't know what the DC is.
That's all you need to know. All right, cool.
Yeah, I would have got captured. Interesting.
So, your owl is currently grappled and will be moving 20 feet closer to this plant every turn. Every one of the plant's turns.
Except for this one, or including this one?
Not including this one.
Okay, so it's still 20 feet away from it,
Yep.
even though it's grabbed. Okay,
Yep.
that's kind of important.
Yeah. It doesn't get to move. It either can grab you or it can move you. It has to first grab you to move you. But it gets
Okay.
4.
No,
moves.
it uses the
Spoilers.
force and it moves you without grabbing you.
I haven't made a
Nice.
Jedi yet. Rob. Cyrus, you're on deck.
Gee, I wonder what Rob's gonna do.
Hit it.
Hmm.
Huh. What to do? What to
Rob,
do?
please. Please do it.
Fine. I cast Fireball.
Yes.
Dexterity saving throw.
Cast
DC
me.
I
17.
didn't ask how big the room is. I
You didn't
ask.
what is it?
Fireball.
DC 16 dex.
Where
Just
is
fails.
this fireball centered
fails?
on exactly?
I
Probably
assume
on the
plant.
bulb itself, yeah.
No, Brian, did you say pass or fail?
Just fails.
Cool.
Ooh.
It's 33 damage.
What is the diameter of a fireball exactly?
20
Pretty
feet.
sure
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
your owl.
My owl just got fucking roasted.
Oh, yeah.
Basically.
Also, because it's being grappled, it has disadvantage on dex saves, doesn't it?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it takes damage either way. and It has like 1 HP.
It only
oh,
has
that's
1
gone.
HP.
It's
That's
dead
fine.
either way.
Cool.
I mean, unfortunate, but At least it's not actually dead.
Is anyone currently within 30 feet of this thing?
30
Nope,
feet
I'm
of the
40
plant. I
feet.
am at
40.
exactly 30 feet away, but I have some vertical height. I don't know if that's counting into your equation.
It is.
I
I'm
don't
for-
Actually, I'm
know.
25 feet away and 10 feet up. So
I'm 40 feet above it.
So is
I
it
need a
still alive?
Constitution saving throw. Yes.
Brian, I wouldn't be within 30 feet of it, would I?
You haven't had your turn yet, so I'm going with no.
Okay.
yeah, it was 40 feet to start. So you need a con save from me.
Yes.
Okay. Nat 20 plus 2.
You see as the pollen kind of explodes after the fireball, and you instinctively go, hold your breath, hold your breath, hold your breath.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
Because you're like, oh, big plant spewing pollen, probably not a good thing.
It could
Nope,
very well be
probably not.
toxic, hallucinogenic, or a paralytic. There's a million things that a predatory plant could have in its arsenal.
Is it dead? Question mark.
Oh
No,
no!
from.
Oh, no, it's- Oh,
anyways.
great.
Drake's still confused from his nat 1.
Oh wait, I gotta roll
Yes.
my wild magic.
Yep, roll your
It's
wild magic and
dead!
then move on. Unless you're
Oh,
still
Cast fireball again, centered on
There
yourself.
he is. Oh no.
No, I just searched, so it did not.
Oh right,
Oh my god.
right. That was so fucking
anyways,
close.
But anyways, quick spell, another fireball.
All right.
I thought you can't cast 2 spells. One has
You
to be a
can't
cantrip.
cast. You can't cast
You
two
have to
leveled
do-
spells
you-
in the same turn.
No.
You have to do a cantrip.
Even
Yeah, it
quickened,
has to
you can't
be-
be two leveled spells in the same turn.
It has to
Must
be,
be a
a
cantrip.
cantrip and a leveled spell.
Okay then.
So you don't have to
It's gonna
quicken
be-
spell.
But
unless
you do
want to.
have firebolt if you still want to do that. I mean, I'm assuming you have firebolt.
Let me see what my other meta magic was.
Mm,
Mage hand, backhands.
Careful spells so you don't have to fireball the owl.
You mean the dead thing? The thing's dead.
Poofed out of existence.
I'm still gonna quicken and firebolt it.
okay.
That's a 27 to hit.
Yes.
Misses.
Are you sure?
9 damage.
All right. Damn. Just short.
And wild magic surge.
Oh
Cool.
no.
Oh no.
He hits a
Now he surges. He rolled 2 twos.
Oh.
And he fireballs himself.
What does a 62 do? I'm so scared.
Let's see, 62. For the next minute, you must shout when you speak. Again.
Oh.
I've gotten
Okay,
this
that's-
one 3 times now. I've gotten the
I love
same
that.
ones, like the same 6.
You have. It's really weird.
There's 50 of them, and I keep getting the same 6.
It's broken.
Oh. Okay.
Alright. Is that
That's
your
better
turn,
than
Darius?
campfire.
What?
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Cyrus.
Alright, so you said I'm 40 feet away from this guy.
Correct.
Okay, I am going to, for my turn, I'm gonna go my full 30 feet and run straight into it.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Are you sure you don't want to use a dash so you can get that 60 feet and just stand right next to it and do nothing?
Well, along the way, anyone I pass will see V's right arm sort of be overcome with this black inky tendrilness as he draws his sword. And with my
That's right.
tattoo, I'm going to use the 15-foot reach to make it slash at it with my sword.
Alright. Roll the hit.
I forgot you could do that. I forgot about that.
That's a 10.
Does not hit.
Got it. And with that, I'm going to get angry and just say, fuck you, and breathe fuck you on him.
You can re-roll that with our boon.
Yes, you do have your boon.
I like the aesthetic of me getting angry at this, so I'm just going to go with it.
Okay.
But, yeah, Dex save 14.
Fails.
Fails. He takes 11 cold damage.
Cool. I need you and Car to once again give me a con save.
Oh my god.
I can do that.
Oh
Me
no.
too can do that. And roll
Wait, it's
10.
going again?
14.
No. Anytime this thing takes more than 10 damage, it spews pollen.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Oh fuck. Okay.
It's like a legendary action, but it's free.
Yeah.
V, you are now poisoned.
Oh, it's fine. This is fine.
I can heal that. I can
It's a
heal in
very
minute.
low DC.
I can heal that in a minute. It's fine.
All right, and with that, that's my whole turn. I've used my attacks. I've run. I bonused. I'm good.
All right. Wiz, Karina, you're on deck.
Oh yeah, I exist in this combat.
You get a turn.
I
Oh yeah, I
can do
forgot.
something.
I told you you're on deck.
I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use Ray of Sickness. That is 19 total.
19 to hit.
So take. Yeah.
Yeah, 19 to hit.
Oof, that's not the best. That's 5 damage, and it needs to roll a Constitution saving throw.
18.
Okay, you're good then.
Just
That is all I can do for that.
Like, oh, that sucks.
All right. And that's your
Needs
turn.
Yep.
Yep.
Karina's turn.
Karina, Momo on deck.
All right. So is anyone in front of me?
I believe Momo and Kay are still back there. Or did you move up? No, right?
I didn't move up.
I was talking about Karina.
No,
You moved
I
up and
I
moved
moved up
back.
and then I moved back.
Okay, then no. No, nobody would be in front of you. Kay and
Wouldn't
Camilla
most
would be
people
behind
be
you.
in front of her?
Oh yeah,
though?
everyone's
Because
technically
most of us
in front
moved
of you.
forward.
Everyone else
But-
is technically in front of you by a lot, except for Camilla and Kay.
I'm like 15 feet forward.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
So-
move to where I'm not gonna hit anybody with the freaking dragon breath.
Oh well,
So you're just gonna
isn't
rotate.
Therius
Yeah.
or no? Was it Therius that got right up next to the plant?
It's V.
Somebody's
No,
right.
that was
Oh,
the.
That's me.
Why would
You got-
Darius get up next to the plant?
Yeah.
I am
The tiny
terrible with
sorcerer gets
names.
so
I am
fucking close.
so sorry.
So essentially, you're gonna have to use all your movement to rotate around this thing, or you're not gonna hit anybody else.
It's just a 5-foot,
Line,
5
right?
foot wide.
Okay. So yeah, you only gotta move a little bit then.
Okay. So dex saving throw.
14.
It passes, but it still takes half. So 4 damage. And then did it retract its tentacles or did it
Nope.
or is it keeping it out?
They are still out, all 4.
Can I attempt to like cut one off?
You can certainly try.
17 plus 7.
What are you using?
My short sword.
So hit, roll damage.
What else am I going to use? My bare hand?
I mean, you are a monk. I don't know. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yes, I'm going to use
Fuck.
my bare hand to cut off a fucking tentacle. Okay.
Elias would.
That's a very aggressive judo chop, but I could see you doing it.
10 damage. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you are able to
Fine.
cut off one of the tentacles.
Oh wait, yeah.
It's only if you hit the center thing that causes it to explode.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, good. I'm not too good in a
So
minute,
that's
but good.
one less tentacle to worry about, hopefully. And that'll be it for my turn.
Mama. With Sean on deck.
Mhm.
I am going to use my bonus action to give. I'm going to use my bonus action to give V inspiration. And then I'm going to attempt another shot with my light crossbow.
All right, roll the hit. Nope.
What did I even buy this thing for?
Buy
I mean,
it.
it makes a pretty convincing paperweight.
I didn't buy it. I got it for free, but that's not the
Yes.
point.
In
You can
theory,
reroll.
Is that your turn, Mama?
Yeah.
Sean with Sam on deck.
all right. So, I think I'm gonna go with probably inflict wounds.
Oh.
You're getting red
Which
up on
means I'm gonna have to fly into it.
Yeah, it means you're gonna touch it.
Touch the butt.
Yes, I'm going to touch this plant so hard. All right. So
Okay,
Let's
okay,
see.
mister.
Never mind.
Okay.
And you guys thought my channel was bad about this.
What?
So, yeah,
What's your channel? I'm just,
You're
I'm
much
gonna go
worse.
ahead and
yeah.
like, how large is this plant? By
It's
which I mean,
Probably about
Like-
20 feet high and about 15 feet wide.
okay, so I could just fly straight at it, and I don't have to worry about verticality. All right, cool. Then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and head straight for it with reckless abandon, and when I get to it, I'm just going to cast inflict wounds. With my sickly kind of green energy that's kind of trademarked at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm
Disney villain.
going to think Maleficent. All right, that's what we're going for here in the original animated movie, not the Angelina Jolie.
Just roll your attack roll.
Yeah, right. How is a 23 to its AC?
Oh, that misses, unfortunately.
Okay, understandable.
He uses his legendary action.
Right,
to
didn't even
slap
fucking
you.
answer. So I'm confused.
Nope,
23 does not hit. Okay.
it does.
Oh,
Smart ass.
okay. So I
That would
will
suck if it
roll
didn't hit.
Le Damage for 32
Oh my God.
necrotic.
Damn.
And it's now going to spatter its pollen all over the place.
Yep, so anyone within 30
Oh.
feet takes or gives me a con save.
Do I still have to make
Which is-
this?
Yes, you do.
Oh, lovely.
That's an 18
Oh.
to
Oh,
not
no.
get spored on.
Constitution.
V
That's a
gets
natural
spored on.
1 for a 4.
V's getting spored
Oh
on
my
again.
god.
Oh
Um,
no.
I'm chilling.
I think at this point you've just accepted it.
Yeah, no, this is my life.
You take 7
Jeez.
points of poison damage
I live
as
for
you
this.
continue to inhale.
How is it that the bard changeling is the one that's not getting spored on?
Shut up.
Honestly.
Get out of here.
Bad jokes. Is that your turn, Sean?
I'm gonna go with a yes because I don't know what kind of bonus actions do I even have.
I don't know.
Two
Literally
weapon fighting, so just slap it again. Just
I would
literally
do that.
slap it with my offhand. No, I'll take a pass.
All right. Sam.
Back slap it.
I am going to land. I'm going to fly down and land right next to V, and as a big man, and take a step forward and cast inflict wounds as well on the plant.
All right.
Ooh, touching it aggressively.
Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
No, every
Oh,
time
that
you
is-
hit, its AC actually goes up.
Ooh, that's 35 necrotic damage.
Damn, he's not having a good time.
out of
Yep.
character. Out of character. Does my harmonica follow the same rules as the Ring of Spell Storing?
What do you mean? Sorry,
Any
me.
creature can cast a spell at 1st through 5th level and touch the ring. Obviously, only 1st and 2nd level.
Yeah.
And the spell is stored.
Yes.
And then the attuned individual can cast that spell.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
And that is my turn.
I need con saves from all three of you again.
Yep, that's a 4.
Yeah.
I'm poisoned.
You are poisoned.
How's it 12?
I rolled good for one.
You are also poisoned, Car.
Lovely conditions. Add poisoned.
Yep, I'm poisoned.
It is now the plant's turn.
It needs to make a con save because it's starting its turn right in front of me.
That is a 9.
It fails. It takes 1 point of necrotic damage as the spores that are fluttering around me start to dig into the creature.
So you cover me in your spores.
It's a D4. I don't know what you want from me.
Damage is damage.
You watch as so first T and K give me a strength check.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
Interesting. Natural 20.
You are very lucky. Because I rolled a 19 plus 5. Karina, you are
And then
grabbed.
+1 to strength.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I am also grappled.
No, actually, you have a much bigger problem.
Lovely. I'm looking forward to this.
Being Pac-Man.
So you guys watch as the flowers kind of turn their heads towards you, and they try to put because there's 4 of them. One of them starts to put itself over you, Car. One over V, and then the other one tries to get over you, Treek, but you're big. And he's like,
fuck you.
So are we talking about like the flowers are trying to engulf me in their petals?
yes.
Okay. In the moment before this flower attempts to swallow me, perchance does this maybe look like the flower that I'm looking for to prevent death?
No, this is a tiger lily.
Oh, that would have been funny.
Because I mean that would be hilarious, but also pretty terrible.
Okay, what happens?
V, what's your AC?
My AC, it's currently an 18.
Okay.
Ooh.
You take 4 points of poison damage as it comes down on you.
Did
V,
it make an attack roll?
It did.
I would like to. Oh, it doesn't have eyes, does it?
It does not have eyes.
Fuck, these creatures don't have blood.
Oh.
God damn it. Okay,
Yeah,
never
plants
mind.
don't have blood.
God damn it.
V, it tries to, and you dodge just out of the way. Or not V, wow. Car dives out of the way. And Trick, it just cannot get over how big you are.
Treek just smiles.
Darius has saved your ass.
He
This
did. He
combat.
has. He has saved me so fucking hard.
So wait a second. Maybe did we perhaps get that backwards on account of he had a better save than me?
No. So I had rolled an attack roll.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay,
I
fair
failed
enough. Fair enough.
I rolled a 18 plus 5 to hit V. I rolled a fucking 2 to hit you.
Oh, that's very nice.
I'm annoyed. I can't hit a goddamn wizard. What the fuck?
Well, to be fair,
Squishy.
I'm not as squishy as I look, though. You know.
I know. So Rob's up beyond deck.
We're about to take a fucking big ass fireball, aren't we?
Do it.
There
Do
isn't
it.
that much of a deck.
Do
Okay,
it.
good.
I don't think he took careful spells, so
Fucking
You're
do it.
not
Probably not.
wrong.
I know.
Do it. Do it. Just do it.
Take it.
Okay, they're telling me to do it.
Hey.
Fireball.
Streaks to. Oh, here we go. Okay, hold on. Make a deck save.
And this is V literally yelling up to you. Fucking end.
Yes.
What's your save?
16.
You
I
have the
passed.
reroll.
Thanks, fuck. I passed, so I'm fine.
I was gonna
I
say
also passed.
you all have rerolls.
V.
You can use them for everyone else, just so y'all know.
I'm
Do
forcing V to reroll. Fuck you.
That one.
I'm forcing you to reroll, you motherfucker.
Alright, well, someone's
Reroll.
forcing me to do it. I'll roll a 25.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's what I fucking
That's
thought.
fair.
I rolled a fucking 2.
Yes!
Imagine plants being mobile. Couldn't be
Okay.
me.
That's
30,
another
so-
32 damage.
Okay,
Alright.
I need con saves.
And
All
that's,
you.
that's
three of you.
half on the save, right?
Yeah, so 16 to
Yep.
you guys.
And
how much
then
poison?
I also have resistance to fire, so I take half again, so 8.
So how much poison damage do I take when I roll a 4?
16.
Made a 5. Oh my god!
Poison?
If you fail.
I got
Okay.
a nat 20 on my con save, so
Cool.
22.
Yeah, if you already have the poison condition, this does 2d12 to you.
I'm
Oh.
throwing a reroll Treek's way.
Okay.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna take
Okay.
that because that's a lot of damage.
Okay.
man.
Oh, it's a con save.
I believe.
It's a 7. It's
I don't believe so anymore.
I still take the damage. To be fair, Treek is fucking huge, so he would get more susceptible at this rate.
That's fair.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
you take bigger
16.
breaths.
Yep. Treek's not happy, but he's
Breathe
there.
deep.
You guys watch as the entire
Go to
plant
sleep.
deflates.
Oh, we died? Oh, thank fuck.
I'm so frustrated now. Like, I was gonna vampirism the plant so I could heal myself, but no.
Who's poisoned? It's me and V.
And card.
And car.
And me.
All of you, everyone gets removed their poison status removed.
Healing
nothing.
word at 3rd level on tree.
Please.
I want to take a good sniff, look around, whatever it is. Is there any other danger present?
You can see some small buds that seem to be from the same plant that seem to be growing in
I
nearby.
want.
Fuck you, I guess.
I want.
Creek, you get healed 10 points.
saw
I want
that.
to eat
I healed.
Audrey too. Here I come.
I knew somebody was gonna make the joke. Feed me, Seymour.
Are we harvesting the monster plants?
I mean, I want at least one. You guys can do whatever with the rest, but I want at least one.
There are 7. They're very small buds.
Are they usable in potions or other sorts of things? Do
Give me
we
a
know?
nature check.
I mean, worst case scenario, we could experiment. What could go wrong with a magical
16?
carnivorous plant?
You could probably think of some ways that it can be used either for potions or other magical components.
And at the very least, those spores have to be useful for a toxin.
So, well, we just barely survived that, so let's make sure that everybody's okay and then harvest whatever we can off of this thing.
Giant shriek just. No.
I mean, yeah, I could see that. Is there anybody nearby that looks like they're in pretty rough condition?
Totally not. No. Yeah, no, Shriek looks so fucking rough. Even
Alright.
with that healing word, Shriek still looked fucking rough.
I mean, I guess now's a good time to just kind of casually shrug, and I will go ahead and cast. I can cast Wither and Bloom at you.
which will siphon life from the surrounding plants, grass, etc., and funnel that into you. So it just leaves a patch of death, and then you
No,
get to.
that's fine. That's fine. I'll cast Healing Word again at 3rd level. It's okay.
Aww. I just look. I don't see what's wrong with me killing everything just to heal
Tree.
you.
You get another 9 points of health.
Okay, Tree's looking a little bit better. We should probably move away from here.
Let's harvest the stuff and then like get on the move until we figure out where we're camping.
I
good.
have an iron pot that was originally used for cooking, but as I do not actually use it for cooking, I want to use my dagger to kind of dig up the soil in a large circumference around this plant and place it into my iron cooking pot.
All right. So you take some of the soil, and I'm assuming you're gonna try to uproot some of the buds.
Yeah, so I want just one, but like I'm gonna cut a large patch around it to try and be careful about not damaging the root system. And I'm gonna lift it out of the ground and kind of set it aside, and then take more of the surrounding soil to fill the pot up and place the plant on top of the soil in the pot.
Give me a nature check.
I will do
A minute's
that.
passed, right?
Yes.
Okay, Tree goes back to
26.
normal. Tree goes back to normal size.
Yeah, you're able to easily get the plant up without having to worry about it like messing with its root system.
Okay, good.
The other
This is-
ones I'm not worried about surviving. I'm just gonna harvest whatever I can from them.
Okay. Give me a nature check again, just to kind of part things out.
I'm re-rolling that.
I can assist you with my
It did
herbalism
not
kit
help.
if you
Fuck's
like.
sake. I have a herbalism kit too.
Oh, well, that lets you
Still-
add your proficiency modifier, doesn't it?
I was gonna say, are you not already proficient in nature?
No, I'm Jack of all trades in nature, which means I get a +3. Even then, 12.
You're able to get some of the parts. You feel like you kind of just you're being very quick about it, not as careful as you would normally be, because you're like, shit
I
just
don't want to be
escalated
attacked
quickly.
by another one of these.
Yeah.
Just
So you're kind of like quickly like going for some of the leaves, going for bits of the flower, going for a bit of the root. You're not like being super like, okay, I want to make sure this one looks pristine and everything. You kind of go for like, cool, just grab it, quick, go.
And on anyone that remain, I will cast Chill Touch on them.
out of the 6 plants that were remaining, about how many did I manage to harvest?
You harvest from about 4 of them. The other 2
Well, then-
seem to be very small. Like
The
there's
other 2
barely
get-
anything to them.
I may be a nature clerk and a druid, but I'm not dealing with this shit again. I cast Chill Touch on both of them.
Well, you didn't enjoy this?
Okay. You
Adding
see
this
they
to my inventory as monster
shrivel
plant
up.
parts.
Good. Okay, well, that was an event. We should probably hunker it down for the night.
I'll cast
Away from
Tiny
here.
Hut.
Wait, no, away from here. Let's go. I don't feel safe here. Let's go somewhere safe.
Okay.
To be fair, nowhere is safe.
For context, you guys are right here right now.
Shit, I don't have fucking Roll20 open. Oh well.
Oh.
We're not even to sea
Sounds
glass.
like a problem.
Still
Well,
need
we're not even the sea glass. God damn it.
You're about halfway to sea glass right now.
I say
Well,
that if I put up Tiny Hut, they can't get in, regardless. So
Yeah,
is it
unless
a
they're already inside when you cast the spell, we shouldn't have anything to worry about.
Okay, let's just do it here then. That's the
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
wrong roll 20. That's for Saturday. This is the one I need to go into. I was like, why is there no one in here? Oh, wrong day.
I find a clear spot that's far away from where the spores were, and then cast Tiny Hut.
All right. So you go a little
Right here.
further to the south,
Like right here.
and you find another
gotcha.
small clearing.
Yes, this seems perfectly safe.
Check for danger.
Everybody give me a perception check.
Will do.
Well, that's
I-
performance.
We're gonna take a long rest
It's
in a minute.
basically the same thing for
Who
me.
hasn't rolled yet? Who hasn't rolled?
Natural
I got up.
20.
I hadn't rolled yet.
I cast Enhance ability on myself and Camilla of Wisdom because I'm not taking any
That's
chances.
okay. I will roll one more time. for me.
17.
22 for my owl.
21, and then I add a D. I'm gonna add a D8 to this. I don't want to miss anything. So that's a 23.
Okay. I got a 5. I know that's important somehow.
So as you guys kind of look, you realize this is a grazing field for a lot of the local deer.
Are any of them giant deer? Or
No.
elk, maybe?
Oh my god, the elk could have fought.
I mean, it
Are-
could have, but
Dorian going into
I
the
feel like
fight.
the elk would have just grazed
Fair.
on the plant, and
Yeah,
like, that
just
would
eat
have
it.
Are there any deer or animals like around as we come into the clearing?
Probably not now. They probably would have heard you guys coming.
Yeah,
But
we
you
can
can
lose
see
stealth.
recent tracks of them.
Okay, it's safer on here. Let's just hunker down for the night.
If animals come back, because we're going to be in the tiny hut and they won't be able to hear us in there, you could wait for a deer to come back and maybe give us some food for the next couple days.
I
Ooh,
guess.
hunting.
Let's just who's taking first watch then?
It's violent gathering.
Me and T will take the next watch.
I'm gonna take an hour to cast my familiar, and then my familiar is gonna take every watch.
Well, I only need 4 hours of sleep. You realize that, right?
Oh. Well, I mean, I just realized you rolled perception for your obliterated owl.
Yeah, I did. It didn't help.
It didn't matter, but like...
So Camilla's taking first watch.
Because I have to take the time to cast the Find Familiar anyway.
That's fine. While you're casting yours, I'll go ahead and bother you to see if I can borrow the necessary elements to cast my own.
Sure. I would part out the components.
I appreciate you.
I now have two sets of components left for Find Familiar. Does anybody have a really good second level spell?
Define really good, because I might be able to help you out.
Not that I can cast at the moment.
Well, I need somebody with a spell slot they can feed into this thing. I'm holding the harmonica.
Do you
So-
want Misty Step?
As of now, I have
Lilac Snowball Swarm? Enlarge Reduce?
Enlarge Reduce?
There it is.
The second level, isn't it?
It
It
is.
is.
Alright, and the spells that I can offer you are Alter Self, Inflict Wounds, Mind Spike, Nistel's Magical Aura, or Wither and Bloom.
Really don't have any damaging spells, but I also like the idea of making other people really big.
I mean, it's
Can't
your
you
call.
put 2 in?
No,
Oh,
it's,
no.
it's second level spells.
It's
I mean,
or-
you could get 2
yeah.
first level spells in there. I could
True.
give you 2 mage armors or 2 shields. I don't know how that works. Don't you have to use an action to use the spell that's in it?
He would still.
So could you use an action to use a reaction? That sounds silly. Or would you just be able to
So in
use
that
your
case,
reaction?
it would be your reaction. In that case.
Okay. Yeah, so if you
I'm
wanted the
figuring
shield
it's based
spell.
on whatever the spell requires
Yeah.
as its action.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, fair enough.
Shield is really good.
You could put bless in there. I have bless. I don't have much in first level at the moment that you'd probably want. You have another type of shield spell. I have Shield of Faith prepared.
First level, I've got Chaos Bolt and Fairy Fire.
I also have Fairy Fire.
Fairy Fire is a great spell.
Mine
Yeah,
comes
Rob,
with
I
my
had to
boss
send you
for
that
my
and could
race.
not resist. I was like,
What'd you
I would
send
do.
me?
The Xbox. I don't know if you realize I DM'd it to you on Facebook.
Oh, I didn't see it on Facebook. I saw it in another Discord.
Oh, I sent it to you on Facebook.
Is it the furry hedgehog controllers?
Yes!
Yeah.
I hate it so much.
Rob is a massive Sonic fan, so I couldn't.
I
Oh,
used
but
to be a
they're-
massive Sonic
They're
fan.
freaking hairy controllers. Ugh.
I wear armor, so mage armor wouldn't actually work. For
Yeah, but shield would, and that's the one that I meant to say instead of mage armor.
Shriek begins his trance unless anyone talks to him. I doubt it. So
What?
You know what? Screw it.
is-
Can you put Wither and Bloom in this?
I absolutely can and will. So I'll go ahead and consume that spell slot. Boop. There you go. You now have a second level Wither and Bloom in your harmonica.
Jeez.
Not the weirdest sentence we've ever said.
It's really not, which is the concerning part.
But I genuinely have one damaging spell, and it's literally telling the fucking plant that its mother was a teapot.
No, its mother was a hamster, and its father
Father-
smelt of elderberry.
Now y'all make me want to go play that game. Because who doesn't
Oh.
love the Insult Simulator? Great game.
I would have rather you said watch Monty Python, but sure.
I mean, I will also go watch Monty Python, but I absolutely love Insult Simulator. If you have not played it, it's fun as hell.
I will check that out because I've not heard of it, but it sounds like it's my cup of tea.
It's like $1 on Switch. It's great.
Oh, Switch! I don't own one of those.
I think it's also on Steam, but
There we go. That's the important one.
Sold.
but continuing. So,
Otherwise, I have to get an emulator.
So I have my owl. I'm keeping watch for the 4 hours while Treek is in trance.
so anything anyone else wants to do during this? Excuse me.
Oh, while I'm on watch, I'd like to make more health potions.
Okay.
Oh, speaking
Also-
of, I said that I wanted to look for potion ingredients earlier, and then the conversation completely changed to a different topic.
Oh, it's because the plant was going to attack you as you were doing that. That's why.
No, I said while we were traveling. We traveled all that way.
Not that far.
No, he's talking about on the way from the Coven to the
Yeah.
Place you
to
got
where we
attacked.
initially got attacked.
So you'd get
Yeah.
about a potion's worth of materials before you guys got attacked. Oh, that is dope. You really went with a three-eyed raven? Really? What is this, Game of Thrones?
It's actually 6 eyes. It's 3 on each side of its head.
I had to make the joke. Let my joke stand. Don't.
Fair enough.
No.
What is
The-
everybody's
I
favorite
just-
part of my
Actually,
jokes?
No, the thing is, I just felt the need to be a Redditor for a moment and hit you with that, well, actually.
Actually, is actually one of my favorite shows.
That hurt my
Um,
soul hearing that.
Well, conveniently enough, I take an hour to make another potion of healing while my owl keeps watch.
And while that's going on, How far did we, like, in units of time, how far did we walk from the place where we originally were attacked to where we set up camp?
Wait.
Uh, where you were attacked to where you set up camp, probably about 45 minutes.
All right, cool. So, it suddenly occurs to me that, you know what? I have a pretty good inkling that this thing eats people. And the fact that it was a big plant kind of tells me it's probably done that a few times, which means there might be some conveniently placed corpses in the area, or at least the skeletons. So I'm going to go back searching for those.
Alone?
Yeah, I mean, I figure worst case scenario, I'll just have to fly to escape, any sort of ambush. And as long as it's not, a terrible flying giant spider or something. Yeah.
Or a vine
Like
that
the
grabs a
trick
hold of
ideas.
you.
I mean,
Your trick
yeah,
ideas.
that is a possibility.
I
But
could have cast invisibility on him.
It's too late.
no, it's fine. I want to find myself a corpse or two.
Relax. I can hear the energy. Relax.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay, absolutely. Where is my investigate button? It's this one. It's a 13. That's not bad.
So you get back to the area and you realize a much bigger fear. The plant is
Oh,
gone.
that's mildly concerning, but also not the weirdest thing that I've seen this week. I mean, I was just hanging out with the Cousinses. So,
I mean, yeah.
is there? I'll go ahead and avoid the exact place where, it may decide to erupt from the earth again, but kind of skirting around the edges of my perceived idea of its reach, the tentacle vine thing that it had going on.
So
I'm
you
kind of
realize
gonna.
there's just a hole missing as if it was ripped out.
I mean, I hear you, but I'm not going to discount the possibility that it was, like
It
an
got up and walked
offshoot
away.
of some. Well, that would be terrifying. I hope that isn't the case. No. My brain was thinking more like, mushrooms, how they have giant underground colonies and they can reach out long distances and pop up again somewhere else.
Yep.
So I'm thinking maybe that's what happened here. And after we, severely injured and or killed it, it was drawn back into the ground and it's going to recover. Because I couldn't tell the difference between it being ripped up or it being pulled down. At least in my head, I imagine the holes would be very similar.
No, because there's not a hole going deeper. It's essentially a large crater.
That does sound concerning. But more to the point, is there anything dead here? I've got this itch for reanimate dead that can I please animate something dead? I want dead things to be
You got
animated.
the dead plants.
So there's no skeletons or anything that would be evidence of this thing killing and consuming creatures previously?
Give me a. There is not. Give me a perception check, though.
Will do, boss. I got a 4. I'm really focused on this.
Cool. You notice nothing.
All right, but with there being no, obvious sign of something that
was uprooted,
I can reanimate.
Yeah.
No, I mean that I'm less concerned about. That still hasn't entered my head.
He's so invested in finding a corpse
away.
to animate, he forgot that he just saw a corpse he could animate. That's what happened.
Yeah, more or less. So, I mean, I don't want a zombie plant. That sounds terrifying. I just want a normal zombie. Anyways, so I guess with my little mini quest having failed, I'm just gonna kind of make my way back towards camp, kicking rocks as I go, muttering about the frickin' inconsiderate plant not leaving behind enough of its victims for me to reanimate. And I'm just gonna, like hands in my pockets, looking all like downtrodden, kicking a rock and muttering to myself. I'm just gonna kind of make my way back towards camp.
All right. Anything anyone else wants to do?
I think it's just me and him that are awake right now.
I just want to make sure. You guys tag out to Treek and T for the second part of the watch.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and bed down to get the last of my 8 hours of potential sleepy times.
Remind me, tiny hut you can see through.
Tiny hut, you can see
from
out,
the
but people
outside,
can't see in.
Yeah.
from the outside it's opaque. From the inside, it's, I don't know, clear or smoky or whatever the caster wants it to look like.
Cool. Treek and T, I need perception checks from you both.
And my owl that's
Yep.
now back.
25.
Dirty
It's
20.
okay. My owl didn't do very well.
Well, I mean, I suppose I could have my raven also do perception. Let's see, what do you have as a perception? It's a +3. So
Oh, as long as it's based on sight or sound.
No, ravens don't get that.
ravens don't get that.
Oh no, I'm saying with owls.
Oh yeah.
Keen hearing and sight. Because it's looking out.
Anyways, my burb. Nice, it got a nat 1.
Your bird is
preening
more
its feathers.
interested. Oh yeah, it's definitely like on top of you as you're sleeping, like preening its feathers and like sticking them next to you. It's trying to make you a nice pillow.
You know what? I respect the decision, Burb. You and me, we're gonna get along just fine.
Would my owl be able to catch a field mouse?
Not in the thing.
No, I mean like if it flew out and went around, would it be able to catch a field mouse?
It could
you
try.
think?
It could certainly try.
Owl, go hunt.
So with my
Owl comes back
25,
dragging
what
a
do I-
deer.
Bro, no, that is terrifying. Just come back with a mountain goat. Where did
Speaking
you
of dragging a deer,
Oh my god.
as the three of you, being Treek, T, and the owl, are kind of watching outwards, you see a large figure moving just outside the kind of clearing. You see a deer kind of dart by, and just a large hand, not like a giant hand, but probably about almost about 4 feet, kind of reach out, grab a hold of it, and drag it back.
Oh, fuck.
That's not concerning.
With a 25, can I see what kind of creature it was?
I'm just gonna
You can
roll
give
over in my
me.
sleep.
Would you know
I'm
what this
perfectly at
creature?
ease
You
here.
probably
Well,
would.
It's in my region.
Give
so
me
maybe.
give me a history check.
22.
That was definitely a troll.
Oh, fucking god.
I mean, that's not concerning. The worst thing
Yeah,
they do is
troll.
irritate people on the internet.
Like, God.
I respect
We
I
it.
wish.
was actually gonna say all they do is shitpost on YouTube, right?
I mean,
Treek is
same
gonna-
thing. We are in the same place. here.
Drake is going to mumble to T. That was a cave. That was a troll. I don't know what kind, but it was a troll.
They have a
In
cave
Elvish.
troll.
She'll reply back in Elvish. I haven't done much research on them, but as long as we're quiet, we're fine? Question mark?
in response, it grabbed a deer, so I think we're gonna be okay. If it does come close, it shouldn't be able to get in.
Tiny
here.
Hunt's indestructible. I mumble in my sleep.
You're fine. You don't hear nothing. You hear nothing.
I
hear
am
nothing.
100% sleeping peacefully right now.
I bet you are.
Like nothing could possibly disturb my slumber as I snuggle into my bird feather pillow.
Well, we'll just keep an eye out, and
Now actively keeping watch for a troll.
once everyone's awake, we move out immediately.
100%.
Spoiler alert. That's what your failed perception check missed, Car.
Oh, that's perfectly fine.
Not
Oh
bad.
my god.
I wouldn't want to put in the effort of actually killing something to bring it back from the dead.
Oh no, I meant
Especially
more that
by-
there's a troll nearby.
Oh no, I'm sure. But
There's
also-
a troll in the dungeon. Thought you'd like to know.
Oh, in the
They
dungeon.
call it a
You wanna know?
mine. A mine.
Someone just died.
No, I just slammed my thing
No.
shut.
Okay.
So you all get your long rest. You wake up in the morning.
Yay.
Yeah.
The best part of this is the part where I woke up.
Treat gets everybody up, and
Is
Treat says,
Folgers
let's
in
move
your cup?
immediately. Treat
Best
says, let's move.
part of waking up.
Unfortunately.
Let's move immediately. Let's go. Going in
There
the
you go.
direction where we're going.
And I'm still doing that thing that I've been doing for God, I don't know how long this campaign has been going in campaign days.
Like a week.
Let's go. Come on,
Nah,
let's go.
it's probably been about 2 weeks now. Because of travel.
Getting there.
Travel overseas.
Yeah, the sailing.
Let's go, come on.
Sailing.
Oh.
So you guys start to
What's
continue
what's the
anyway.
hurry?
Nothing. Let's
There's
just
a
go.
troll.
Bird's
You
the word.
could have just ignored it, but yeah, there's a troll. Let's go.
Troll. I'm
Troll.
hungry.
No, there's a troll. It ate the deer.
But you were supposed to catch the deer. We
I'm not
talked about
fighting a
this.
troll. I'm not fighting a troll.
I'm not fighting a troll for a deer.
Exactly. Let's keep
However,
going.
on the off
Car?
chance that we do, I don't know, have to fight this troll. Trolls are humanoid, correct?
Let's just keep going. Stop asking resurrection questions. Let's go.
I also have blood.
Let's go.
We're
She's like,
close to sea glass. Hold on.
She's gonna like push Car. Like, nope. Stop thinking about resurrection.
I need a subject for my experiments.
Keep pushing you forward. Nope.
Would
No.
it not be a troll?
Push.
Fine.
Push.
I'm just.
I will
I'll
wild
start.
shape you.
I'll start walking, but like, I'm gonna continue to just like. But what if? But you know, we always could.
Did I take silence? Let me see if I did. I did! On the way, I'm gonna ritual cast silence and cast it right on this fucker.
Being me, I'm going to continue to angrily mouth everything that I'm trying to say, despite the fact that I can no longer make an audible sound.
What language are you saying in it?
Let's just go with common because the entire point is for you guys to understand it. I don't think yelling in draconic or infernal is going to get the message across to as many people.
Treek perfectly.
It'll
If
get
Treek's
across
looking at
to me,
you,
but it just won't work.
if Treek's looking at you, he understands everything you're saying because of the observant feat.
Lovely. So
That's
that means you
broken.
can still hear me ranting.
As long as I can
Yeah.
see the creature's
Sort
mouth
of.
moving and it's a language I understand, I know what I can understand what they're saying.
Which is why Totem Barbarian, where you take Eagle and Observant, is hilarious.
Oh god, yeah.
That just sounds broken.
I'm gonna
is
read
broken.
lips in the dark from a mile away.
Yeah, that's broken.
It is 100%.
And that is yeah. 100% accuracy
from literally up to a mile with no care as to whether or not your vision is impaired by something like darkness.
I'm still
Which is
lounging around
insane.
on my flying carpet as we travel.
Well, I assumed. So, you guys continue on your way.
Mhm. You know what? I want to be actively looking for this troll in the hopes that we can, just accidentally stumble across it.
Give me a
That would be a
perception
flare,
check.
quite honestly.
I'm
Okay.
out. Treek unfortunately would be
It's a
looking for the troll
14.
in case they know when to run.
Then give me a perception check as well, Tariq.
Oh god, yeah. 18.
Yeah, you guys see a somewhat large campfire, and a troll appears to be roasting or sleeping with a deer slowly being rotated by a kobold.
Is silence still up?
Wait,
Yeah.
whoa. Do I recognize said kobold? Because this is my place
You
for
are
it.
from quite a distance, so
Well,
no.
you never. Kobolds know each other
It's
sometimes.
your
You never
fifth
know.
cousin twice removed
never
on your
fucking
brother's
know.
uncle side.
They are pretty far away. You'd have to get closer. Kobolds are not large creatures.
I
Gotta remember, they're
know.
like 3 foot tall.
Tariq is gonna stop right in his tracks, looking at this kobold. Hold on.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
I don't see what you're weirded out about.
So, Tariq is the only one that can actually converse with me effectively at the moment.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna I'm gonna walk over in front of you so you can see me in your periphery while you stare at this kobold, and I'm just gonna be like, so I mean, it's here. It's probably dangerous. Do you think maybe we could convince them to do something about it?
He mutters in Draconic, dropping the silence spell. I'm gonna have to kill that troll, aren't I?
And with the silence spell ending, everyone else in the group just hears the most ridiculous excited squeal of me just
Shriek is gonna sigh and he's gonna start marching towards that troll, yeah. That's what's gonna happen.
And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Yep, nope, that's...
At the beginning of next session, Mantle of Inspiration.
Shriek is 100% gonna have to kill that troll.
We're about to walk into 4 trolls in one den.
Well, it's all right because there'll be a large wizard that comes by and breaks a rock, and somehow that just wins.
There.
Because trolls in their universe turn to stone in sunlight.
I mean, I know, but that doesn't apply to this one, I'm pretty sure.
No.
So it doesn't actually work that way, but it still should work that way because of memes.
Memes.
The memes.
I mean, I could just
Why-
steal the kobold, but...
Why were those trolls out during the day if they knew they'd turn to stone in the sunlight anyway?
They poor planning. I
Probably.
honestly can't give you a sound answer to that.
The problem is nobody who made the movies could give me a sound answer to that either.
Oh, that was an interesting session. It
It was.
was fun. I'll say that.
I enjoyed it.
I almost killed people. Not really.
You almost did.
I mean,
I
you
had-
should kill people harder.
I had
That
14 HP
TPK
at the
quest
end of
line
that fight.
sounds fun.
I had 14 HP. That was great.
I did not
Hold
go
on.
below half.
I got one more fireball in me.
No,
Okay,
bad.
do it.
Get out of here.
Fireball me.
Oh,
No.
and we can't just fireball this troll because there's a civilian.
I'm getting the kobold out of there as quick as
A
possible. so you can
presumed
fireball the
civilian.
So
For
I'm-
all we know,
Right.
I was gonna say, y'all make a lot of assumptions here.
the
It's kind of
whole
funny to
thing
me.
of it could be this is just an average person equivalent of a troll, and he just lives out
Yeah.
here, and this is his adopted kid. I mean,
Well, Treek's
not
gonna
literal
find out
kid,
next
but you know what
session.
I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we will
find out
find out
next
next
time
session.
on Dragon Ball Z.
She's definitely gonna try to find out next session.
Speaking of, so we will be back here next week. For those of you who are not in my Discord, I am streaming a lot less right now. I'm just taking a mental health break from extra streams. But tomorrow, Dead by Daylight, I think. Karina, Dead by Daylight, yay?
Sure.
Wiz, Sam, Dead by Daylight, yay, nay?
E.
Yeet.
Yeah.
Saturday will be my Nuzlocke stream with Cameron. Momo, you have your full schedule, right?
Minecraft on Monday. I've been doing Genshin Impact before D&D. I did that today. I'm going to be playing Genshin again tomorrow. D&D Thursday. Minecraft on Friday, and then the normal D&D session on Sunday.
What time are you planning on playing Dead by Daylight tomorrow?
Karina.
Probably 7 to 10 again.
Okay.
So I gotta go in early.
So, go ahead.
I was gonna say if Sam and Wiz, if you guys want to play Genshin with me before or after Dead by Daylight, just let me know, and then I can plan my schedule like around what you guys are doing as well.
All right. Anything from anyone else going on? Any cool things? Awesomeness.
I start therapy soon.
Hey, you know what though? That is actually pretty awesome. As a guy
Yeah.
who's been in therapy for a few years, it actually can help if you let it and try to learn and get better.
Exactly. But otherwise, thank you all for joining me. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Unless you only come for D&D, then I will see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.